their yellow kit, kicking from right to left. The camera on the game is on the wonk. It's literally tilting slightly to the left, and it's bugging me. It's bugging me so much. You can see on the right-hand side that there's a gap that big, and on the left-hand side it's this big.
Yeah. Oh. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties from the SCFC TV. Morning, Mike. Welcome along. The lads are out now. What do you think if we do get Minonia back at Sunderland? Go on then, Jacob. You brought him up. Rosie's asked the question. Go for it.
I think it would be a good asset for the Championship. Because, I mean, he made some great saves when we're in the Premier League, and especially during when we beat Man United on penalties, you know, and helped us get to Wembley, which, of course, we didn't win, but...
Yeah, mate, but how many years ago was this? Finally, we've got some players taking the fucking knee. Jesus Christ.
We've got players taking the knee?
We've got players taking the knee.
We've not normally done that, and I think...
I really grind my gears that we don't. It's just a sign of respect. But
I thought
personal choice, I get it, but...
I thought they stopped doing that anyway.
No. No. It's still going on, mate. Black lives still matter. Not an issue that's been resolved overnight. How many signings did Alex Neil want? He wanted to make them. That's the difference. I think Patterson would take Minonia. No, I think Patterson isn't. I'd take Minonia all day. Oh, morning, Mike. Welcome. Happy days. The Dutch keeper is linked Patrick van Butterfingers. Oh, I've never seen Where the Lads put like that, like Ethan, but I like it. The crowd's singing, fuck Alex Neil.
Could sing that Tony Mowbray song.
Sorry?
Could sing the Tony Mowbray song.
Yeah, no, mate, that's going to take some effort to learn the lyrics of that one. Jesus. Chris Minton says, hi, I'm DJ and Jacob. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Hello, how you doing? I'm just getting set up, so bear with us a second.
Aye, Tony Mowbray.
How you doing?
Lyndon Gooch running in with a strong tackle. Not Lyndon Gooch, Luke O'Nine with a strong tackle straight away. Trying to do this here. It's taking the lead was left up to each individual player. Yeah, it is. It is left up to each individual player, Chris. But we had games where the entire opposition was taking the knee and we weren't. I find it interesting that Sims didn't do it actually.
Committed. Gets up well, wins the headers.
Yeah, I'm just getting...
Sunderland person, left hand side. Clean shots. Scoop over to the left hand side. Sunderland on the attack already, doing half decent. The shot was just not good enough from Dan Neil. Oh, you do the Tony Mowbray. You put your left hand in. That's my right hand. Your left hand in.
Right, I'm just about there, lads and lasses.
Yeah, no worries, mate. We stopped taking the knee because Alex Neil was a racist and part. Jesus Christ! I need to stop reading your comments. I'll just. Jesus, Pennywell. Jesus. There's zero filter on this dude. We need. Ian says we need a keeper who can control the box, be loud and confident. And you find that kind of loud and confident keeper usually comes with age, I guess, with game time. I don't think we can say that it's not because the team or players are. You only get that maturity and that confidence with more game time. I don't know if that's because he's so young or if it's because he just hasn't played enough and got the confidence to command the box. You're only 45 seconds behind, am I? I'm trying not to look at my OBS to see what time that's on. 4 minutes. I am 28 seconds behind, which is the best I think I've ever had with this score podcast and the actual arguing it came off Ferguson last, but the throw's been given to Rotherham. Why is DJ not on live? I don't know. DJ, you alright?
Yeah. I'm just like I said, just getting set up. I've just like I said, just got in late from work, so.
So what scoreline are we saying? I said that we are going to sneak it with a 2-1 win. Jacob?
Said a 1-0 draw.
1-1 draw. And DJ, what were you saying?
I'm just like I said, just getting set up. I'm gonna go for 2-0. I think I said 2-2, but I'm gonna go 2-0 Sunderland.
You did say 2-2 on the prediction video. But this game, we are coming out a lot more confident than I thought we would, but also I didn't think we'd have a confirmed gaffer in charge. Maybe it's a little bit of that, but the team does look organised. We're set up very differently.
I think I said 2-2, but I'm gonna go 2-0.
It looks like we're playing like a more of a, when we're attacking at 4-2-4, but when we're defending
into the middle, here's Stewart laying it off now on the far
3-5-2,
side to
like
Clark.
Danny Collins just said.
Closed down by Norton Cuffy on loan from Arsenal.
mental.
Brooke Norton Cuffy, just 18 years
Maybe
old.
it's a little bit of that. I'm not reading that out, Pennywell.
On loan at Lincoln. Here's
Oh,
Gooch inside to
clear down
Neil.
with head
Good
injury.
ball back to Gooch on this right hand side. Swings the ball into the penalty area. It's headed away down here, but Clark mistimed his shot. Took his head up and he went high in the air. The keeper's gone down.
Right, we should just about be ready.
The score updater is slowly going down the hill.
Clark, if he kept his head down and kept his cool, he should have drilled that home.
How do I say it? I would say the last part because I can read through
Instead,
that.
he skied
Cooler
it.
says Stoke 1-0 down against Stoke
opportunity's
City.
gone.
Get it up, yeah.
Stewart
Steak.
is lying on his back in the 6-yard box. The
So
keeper, Victor Johansson, the Swede, hurt as
Stoke
well.
already 1-0 down.
I think the two collided.
I fancy lads could
As
go
they
for
both
this.
had their
Me too,
eyes on the
Chris.
board. It was
Me
high in the
too.
air.
Ben saying 2-0 Sunderland as well.
Players
Rosie says 1-0 to
Receiving treatment.
Sunderland.
5
which is
minutes
changing
played.
it to a 3-0.
Sunderland 0, Rotherham United 0.
Right.
Sunderland, because of all the
Thomas
games played last night, dropped down
Being
to
from a place in between
14th.
Doncaster and Rotherham,
and
I want
Rotherham
this
sits at
win
8th
ever more so.
in the
Now you can
Championship.
bully all Rob fans.
Following last night's
I'm
results.
alright. I'm alright with Rotherham fans. Most of Rotherham fans I've come
Sitting
across
up.
have been pretty decent.
And, you know, I still think we
Ian
need a
saying
striker.
3-0 to the lads. Everybody is pretty much switching towards Sunderland winning this one.
Diallo's
I'll take it. I'll take it all day long.
I think so. Isn't he the lad from Manchester United?
Probably because we've got
Oh,
a new
sorry.
manager and they're all
Sorry.
feeling
Yes.
confident.
And he's a
Striker.
striker.
Striker. Well, he can play
Yeah.
wide, can't he?
I don't
So,
blame him,
why-
really, to be honest.
Yeah. Jack's popped in saying 2-1 for Sunderland as well, matching my one.
Okay,
Thank you very
dokie.
much. And crowd's up for it, lads are up for it.
I'll take it all day long.
Stewart has got a nose injury
The two signed today are both
and
midfielders.
he's bleeding.
I mean,
He'll
Minshew,
be treated on the
an
pitch
attacking
and then
midfielder, Bar an attacking
I
midfielder,
might have to
so
have a shirt change, I'm not sure, but he
again,
lose alright.
Signings are predominantly looking at
I agree with
attacking
Ian,
players,
3
aren't they, rather than
3-0,
defenders.
point approved,
At the
sneaky
moment,
Neil
it's coming in
plus
tomorrow.
Rotherham got to lose at some point. And to be fair, Rotherham's games have been
Mitchell Lee Dowd is having a word with
tight. They've not
Tony
been
Mowbray.
like a drumming, and
Paul Warren.
they are
Paul
showing
Warren.
themselves as a good contender to be in this league. So I don't know. I think there's a little bit of respect we've got to show
Stoke
them,
nil,
but also
Swansea
let's
1.
try and volley them off the ball and slap them silly. But
Max Neil's first
we'll
game in
see.
charge at Stoke.
2-0 Sunderland says Bill. Keith is saying
This is
2-2.
a bit
So
worrying,
Keith,
isn't it?
Kenneth,
Yeah,
sorry.
Stewart, he's
Keith was
still receiving
here
treatment.
last time. Sorry,
And,
Kenneth.
the
Kenneth is saying 2-2.
goalkeeper's
Gordon
up on
is
his feet. Stewart's had it help
saying
to his feet.
Stoke losing 1-0. Stoke's getting beat. Everybody's laughing at that. I kind of find that funny.
He's
What do you
soaring
reckon
off.
of Alex Neil's appointment at
I wonder
Stoke
if it's
then?
his face.
It might
Might be
Go on.
knock in the
knock to
face.
the nose.
Yeah.
Jacob? DJ?
No, there's just something wrong with my OBS. It seems to be
Appears to be the case.
starting streaming here. Can somebody check my channel, see if there's something not right here?
Johansson
DJ,
bowls the ball out.
do you want to
Stewart's
just
back on the pitch,
call it and you can use my
And
video at
Rotherham
the end?
striking the ball up towards the edge
I
of the
don't
penalty
know
area.
why.
Washington.
It's
Stabbed
worth,
away
I've seen
by
your channel live on the Kindle
to
here.
Pritchard, looking for Stewart now as a collision in the middle.
As long as subs are made at the
and
right time.
Pritchard, but they're
That's
both up on
essentially
their
it.
feet.
That's how I think
The
we
referees
lost
played the
points at
advantage.
QPR,
Clark on the left.
and that's
It
how I
took a
think we
deflection
lost
to defender
points
Norton Cuffy.
against.
And Sunderland's first corner of the evening.
Good play.
Who else did we draw 2-2
Again,
to?
Pritchard.
We drew 2-2 to QPR, and then we
Looked right.
drew.
Pivotal, isn't he?
He
Pritchard.
is very,
know,
very important player. Going down to take the corner over on the left-hand side at the Roker.
No, just for some strange reason the window capture's not showing the Google Meet. I don't know why. We'll try that again.
It's played. I mean, we're going to get
That corner was low,
minutes
driven,
left on at the end
goes
of the
straight
first
to
half
Neil.
Pritchard
Ross
then
Stewart,
with this
and he-
corner from the
Yeah, gets
left-hand
nothing
side
really
for
of
Sunderland.
substance onto the ball.
Swings it in, and it's
turns up.
flicked away behind by
He's gonna
Stewart.
get
Had to
Totally
dip
agree, mate.
quite
Yeah,
low to get his
totally
head round
agree.
it.
2-1 win to the
And,
lads, I reckon.
Couldn't really get any direction on it, so heads it wide.
Pennywell's now saying
Goalless
4-0 to
still.
Sunderland.
Sunderland nil,
That's
Rotherham
good.
United
Penny-
nil.
Cov,
on BBC
Cov.
Radio Newcastle.
No, Cov, we didn't we
Drew
draw
1-1.
1-1 with them.
Johansson places
They
the
were
ball
the
in
first
the middle
game.
of his 6-yard
But that
line.
was because we didn't sub actually.
From
Yeah,
the
you're
Leicester
right.
keeper.
Thank
It's
you,
been
Rosie.
Rotherham a couple of years
We
now.
didn't make subs in time.
Out wide to Peltier on the left.
Not too bad
Puts it on
against
the head of
Tottenham.
O'Neill.
there.
Getting there, getting there,
Neil
getting there.
In the middle. Slips it through to Stewart. And then
Does
across
that
to the
say Stoke
left-hand
drop
side,
into the
whipped
bottom
up to
three?
Clark by
Should do, right?
Sirkin. Clark taking on Norton Cuffy. Now Sirkin
Not a
on the
great start
overlap.
for Alex
On the
Neil.
left-hand side, ball into the
Oh,
6-yard
this-
box.
this-
But behind again for
This
another
needs to
corner.
be live. 2
Excellent play.
seconds.
Good combination
To
on that
right.
left hand side between Clark and Sirkin.
Interact. Do you just want to?
Pritchard then again with this corner from the
How we've been
left-hand
playing then?
side.
Have we been doing all right?
Plenty of
We've had
bodies
the
in
we've had the ball,
box.
but from minute
couple in the
4 to
6-yard
minute
box.
9, they were treating an injury on
And,
Ross Stewart. Off minute 8 a
here
bit,
is the
so
corner. In
there's going to be at least 3
swinging,
minutes added time
straight
already.
ahead,
He had
keeper's
a
hands.
nosebleed,
Take.
head injury, so they have to treat it where
Stewart
it
picks
is.
himself up again.
So yeah, for the 5 minutes that have been played
Johansson
of the 10, we've done all right.
Is,
We've had all the
paused
attacks.
a moment. He thought about throwing it out.
Rotherham have
Thought
kicked the
about
ball,
throwing it out again.
long balls
but,
all through the air. They've
eventually
not really
throws the
keeping
ball
control of
down
it.
and
Sunderland
kicks it.
are, on the other hand,
down the right. Up goes Clark.
Mate,
heads
what
it
was
back,
that pass?
Actually. Headed away by Barnes.
What minute are you on, Anth?
Picked up a foul by
11
Pritchard.
minutes and
Ooh.
16
A bit
seconds.
of a
All right.
Harsh pass back by Stewart.
I've got the audio on
which
anyway.
Ferguson's run onto, trying to slip it into Washington.
Evening
sliding in to
Gordon,
clear
welcome in, buddy.
Was
Welcome, Gordon.
Danny Bart, and Sunderland get it away, and eventually a throw to Sunderland on the right. Dan Barlaser, the former
Pete
Newcastle
says, fully
midfielder,
respect our Sims if he didn't
appealing
take the knee. Black Lives
the
Matter,
referee, but
run and
gets,
controlled by white
no
billionaire.
joy.
Yeah, it's like I think we've
And
said this
throw
earlier on, it's
left
put down to
for
personal
Luke
preference.
O'Neill
Maybe it's
to
one of those
take.
things, but
10
taking
yards
these
down
a
from
gesture of support.
Tony
That's
Mowbray.
absolutely personal preference, isn't it?
Yeah. I think
Stands
there's
Any
one
pass.
personal preference thing
Corner of
which
his
I think did not go
6-yard
down
box.
well politically
Throw it down the line.
for anybody,
So he threw it inside instead.
and that
It's not
was
listening to-
when fucking
O'Neill
James McLean
battling with
decided he didn't
Barlaser.
want to wear the poppy.
Back behind into Bart.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
drives it down the
Oh,
line.
go on!
Up goes
Ellis
Peltier,
Sims.
heads it away from
1-on-1 with a
Stewart.
goal.
In the middle now.
Oh, that's got to be a
Picked up by
corner.
Rotherham, but
Just wide.
then an advantage played
Scores
by
when he wants,
Pritchard.
hopefully
Gets
today.
the ball
Close when he
over that
wants.
by the referee
Evening,
for
gents.
Pritchard.
I
And
couldn't hear
Sims
Couldn't
drives
get
it
the
over
picture
the
of
angle of bar and post.
JD's
Unlucky.
screen.
After
DJ's
foul back on
stream.
the halfway line.
I know
Pritchard
he shares.
Sims
Won't be
drives it over the
4-1
angle of bar and
tonight.
post.
Unlucky.
4-1 tonight.
After foul back on the halfway
I do,
line.
but I do think we definitely need to win. I mean, especially at home. We've not won at home this season, so we could really do with it.
Off target.
Yeah.
Tony
Absolutely.
Mowbray.
Personal, like, yeah,
But
the
that's where he wants the
anything's
ball
personal
down the side, doesn't
preference,
he?
but
Seems to
like,
use his
as
pace
long
and
as you're
power,
being supportive of
strength.
other people having access to
Good
the
bright
game.
start by Sunderland.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. Phil
13th
says
minute.
3-1 for Sunderland.
And certainly, you'd argue it's Rotherham have been on the
And
back foot for most of that time.
JD says, thanks for doing these. Allows us who can't make it or listen along.
We'll come
sit
back
in
to
the
that
car.
old adage.
Oh,
They've got a-
awesome. Glad I could be there.
Fantastic.
Chances, haven't you?
Yeah, when you're on
Thank you.
top.
Holland
Ball
has
hooked
another
away
2
by-
goals.
Don't forget, there's a link to all of our channels if you want to give a quick sub to all of our channels to support us, guys, and the thumbs up. We much appreciated for that. Thank you very much.
Drives it up
Oh,
to the
we
halfway
did have
line
a
to
sub right
Stewart.
there.
A
It popped
little
up on the
bit
screen,
too
but I didn't
harshly,
see
and
it
Rotherham able to tackle
in
him, get the
time,
ball
but I'll
back.
see it on this.
And then
Let
away
me just full
on the
screen
far
that for a
side.
second. we'll have the wow replay for me in about
Rathbone through
What happens when you get a
Woods,
subscriber when you're a
through
YouTuber?
Wood
Does it just
to
say, oh,
the
you have a
keeper,
new
who kicks it through
subscriber?
the middle.
How do you
Headed away
know?
by
Does
Danny
it notify
Bart.
you?
Drops for Wes Harding.
So I've
Harding
got this thing
trying
called
to get it
stream
away down
elements
the right
in the
wing for
background.
Benny.
So
Cleared
anytime
again by
somebody
Sirkin.
subs,
Clark gets his head to
if
it.
that goes
Pritchard
away,
back to
JD,
Clark.
JD subscribe. Thank you very
Inside
much.
to Evans. Back eventually to Bart. Across to O'Nien.
You have to have your
Sunderland knocking it about
subscription
sweetly
public
enough.
as well. So if you
Here's the break
do
up
that,
over the
then there you
halfway
go.
line out to Gooch on
Ethan
the right
M
wing.
24/7 is saying
Inside
2-0 to
Sims,
Sunderland.
back
There's
to
a lot of lot of
O'Nien
people
on
backing
halfway,
Sunderland.
back
I don't
against
think
Danny
I've
Bart.
seen anybody in the chat
And across to
say that
Dennis
And come on, Liverpool. said
Rotherham
Rose.
are winning.
wide to Clark. Clark on halfway.
nobody's
Evans
backing
in the
Rotherham
middle.
to win this one.
And Evans now will play it out to O'Nien on this right hand side.
Let's hope for a
creeps
good
into
performance.
the
So far,
Rotherham half.
so good.
Plays it back again to Danny Bart.
Jennifer, hello from
And
Malta.
to Sirkin again.
Very nice. Welcome.
Malta,
along.
Malta, hello.
Clark
I'm watching on
halfway
my
back to
desktop.
Danny
Watching via SAFC. Tyler.
back of the centre circle through
I
the
was
middle.
in
to
for work, I
Stewart.
haven't even had my tea yet.
That's a tackle.
Coming straight onto the match.
Loose ball picked up by Ferguson. Now to Rathbone. Pressing,
Someone
trying to get the ball back
Better.
is Corey Evans.
Agree that.
Eventually,
I
it's
agree.
forced out.
Ellis
throw
Sims
to
driving
Rotherham
forward.
on the far
Stewart.
side.
Well, Tony
Stewart,
Mowbray
low
will know
driven and
Corey
just
Evans
wide
from his
at the
Blackburn
bottom
days as well.
all right corner. Left to the keeper.
He got rid of him.
I bet Corey's thinking, oh
Oh,
no,
we've
not
got two Tyler's, Tyler Waddle and
Here's,
Tyler Metcalf.
Here's
Welcome
Sims.
both.
Sims through the middle.
Pennywell
Finds
pundit
Stewart
there.
at the edge
He's
of the
changed his
area,
mind
no
again. It's
ball.
a 6-1
That's
Rotherham
far
win.
close.
There you go.
Bloody hell, Penny.
There's that combo again, but Stewart's
2-0.
shot, what, a
Sunderland.
foot wide?
Well, the lads.
Yeah,
Welcome along,
again,
Guns.
good position. You've got to
Hello
say he's
from
got to hit the
Wales,
target and
the
he's got to work
Welsh
the goalkeeper, I think.
Trumpet. Can you say Trump? Fucking dyslexia.
Johansson
Shit,
then.
man. Trumpeter. The Welsh
the ball,
trumpeter.
passing
Ricky
it quickly
Hunter.
to his
Welcome
left.
along.
Welcome, welcome indeedy.
Wood and now Peltier wide.
Yaki
Oh,
down.
and you need passed it back into
4-0
the
for
path of
Tyler
Stewart and then Sims.
Waddle.
But Johansson gets the
SMA
kick up
Games.
through to Danny Bard, who heads
Knowing us will
on the
draw.
halfway.
Tyler
And it's
Waddle,
back
thank you
heeled
very
out
much
by
for the sub there.
Ben
Oh.
Wiles
We do need a
Oh.
win.
for
Oh.
throw to
The footage is just read out.
Sunderland.
there you
Ben
go.
Wiles, Rotherham
Changing the
ball has
camera
come
angle,
through the
just a
academy at Rotherham.
Blank. That was really weird.
O'Nien will
Thank
take
you,
the
Ethan.
throw.
Appreciate the sub as
Gone
well.
to Tony Mowbray, back to
Um,
Plenty of noise at the stadium, I like tonight, mind.
Bart.
Keith Nix
In the
says
middle of
1-1 from
Sunderland
Houston.
half, really, we played 15 minutes 0-0.
Stephen,
And
Boys in
O'Nien
Blue. Haaland
for
is a
Sims.
beast. Yes, he
Headed
scored 2
away to
goals. I've
Pritchard.
heard
And
already.
then in the middle to Stewart. through
Put the glue
Neal
bag
to
down.
Sirkin.
Bula says to Pennywell
Out
Bundit
wide
with the
to
6-1.
Just
Math
inside
Plus.
the Rotherham
Great
half.
channel, lads.
Clark
Thank
cutting
you. I'm new.
across
Oh, welcome along.
from Benny or Cuffy.
For anybody, is there a good crowd? Yeah,
Evans on the
the
halfway line.
crowd's pretty much stacked out. I
Evans
think we're looking
lays it off
in the
then to Clark.
38,000
trying
mark.
to weave forwards, but it has to.
Pritchard whips it
That
in
is
and it's
Dan
straight
Neal.
into
Dan
the
Neal,
keeper's
wasn't
arm.
it? It's had to weave forward and play it back behind.
So
into
yes, the
Bart
crowd
under
is looking
pressure.
good.
Give him a
Up
chance.
to Sims,
Well done,
now to
Sims.
Gooch on the right. Gooch
The players,
cutting into the
if you look at the
centre,
oh, I've not the stats
into the
up, that's
path
why I
of
can't
Evans.
tell.
Everyone says
I'm an
shoot.
idiot.
Now
Sorry.
Pritchard to his left. Pritchard, he's played it into the
I've got
penalty
the,
area. It's
extreme
the
head
goalkeeper.
stats. So the
We've just
match
had 2
stats.
subs on my channel, thank you very much indeed. Thank you, thank you.
Caught that one fairly comfortably.
Paul Crampton says we have signed Bar. Has it been announced, Paul?
Waits for anybody to
Because I
head
know
upfield.
it's
Well spread
pretty
out for a
much a
change.
done
not
deal, but
playing
has
in
it
that
been?
one,
It's been
Has it
so
been
frantic
stopped
on
yet?
the Sunderland front, hasn't it? There's that much going on.
which we've seen less of.
Yeah, but you've got to remember
Yeah,
today's the
comes up
transfer
onto the
deadline,
head
isn't
of
it?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Barlaser.
Jacob, you were saying that. mate?
Yeah, I think
Sirkin
Diallo's
to
going to be
Bart
coming as
and
well.
then
Because I think he
Patterson
was near the entrance at
closed
stadium. I
down
like,
by
you know,
Connor
where
Washington.
players
but out
go
it
through
goes
to,
to Sirkin from the goalkeeper.
you know, when they're greeting fans before
Picked
match
back up
happens.
Great
by
tackle.
Rotherham, played through.
Oh,
good challenge
Gooch.
by Bart.
Great tackle.
Bottom. Oh,
To
you
Evans. And
bastard!
Evans through the middle.
What a that
Laid
was
off
a
by
goal line
Stewart
clearance.
to Dan
Lovely.
Neal.
Gooch did
Neal
absolutely
looking for
brilliant there.
Gooch
blasting
on
down
this
the
right-hand
side,
side.
beats 2
Sims
defenders.
calling for it.
Goes to the,
Gooch taking
the
on
byline,
Ferguson.
basically
Ferguson
behind
goes
the
down.
goal,
Gooch still
keeps it
going in the penalty area.
in,
Squares
and,
it. Oh,
whips it
hooked off the
across,
line by
past
Harding.
Sims, goes
Great
to
play, Lyndon Gooch.
Gooch, and blocked off the line. That was a fucking close effort. It's been on
Sunderland, I
Sunderland.
think, thought they'd scored then, was it Stuart? But Harding
Bar
hooked
has
it away.
been announced.
Goalkeeper was beaten.
Yes, a photo with Mowbray. Okay.
Lovely run
Bar was
from
announced
Lyndon
15
Gooch.
minutes before the game. That's why I didn't see it. Thank you
Still
very much,
0-0.
everybody.
Throw on the far side.
So we've got
Sims
another
brings it
player in
down
the
Pritchard,
box.
but the referee
This
is
is looking. It's looking like a good time
It's
for
a free
Sunderland.
kick.
It just
Do you
gets
agree?
so frustrating with Sunderland, doesn't it? The amount of times where we're just so near at getting that goal. Like, and it's like how many times? I mean, QPR we hit the post.
Take that.
You know that
Norwich as well.
hit the
They-
post.
they hit the
Norwich and we
crossbar
just.
twice.
Oh yeah, it's like
Rotherham.
type of being teased, like anything but score. Got to make these chances count.
Capped by
Have to. Because in this division, you know, you don't put your chances away, they'll punish you. So we've got to start putting the ball in the net.
2 seconds, sorry, Ollie Rathbone for Rotherham just had a striker goal. Patterson had to be solid there to drop down to his right to get a good strong clearance on it. Rotherham trying to fight back, but this is like their literal first sign of threat in the entire game. Sorry, crack on, DJ, sorry about that. Your cameras, I literally just say your nose again, mate. Sorry.
Hold on a second.
A couple of times. Throw to Rotherham. Back it comes to
Bar's
Peltier.
been announced.
Passes it
Is
back
that
to
better?
Balassa. Then back to it's overhit.
Yes,
past
much better, mate. Much
Peltier
better.
by Ferguson.
Thank
for
you.
throw to
No problem.
Lee is saying
right-hand side.
2-1 to Sunderland.
Goalless still then.
And that's what we talk about.
Anonymous
You know, when you're on top,
Mask says, hopefully these
you know
new
what I'm
signings
saying is
will
you've
get
got
goals.
Got to take your chances.
I
take your
don't
chances.
think
We
every
see, how many
signing
times,
we,
you know, we
we
could
get
say, yeah,
needs
good
to
block
score
on
a
the
goal.
line.
Because
good
could you
save,
imagine
or
Bass
hit the
scoring
target,
a goal?
but you've got to be ruthless.
'cause
Yes.
if you're in the back end of the pitch,
Yeah.
you're likely to score own goals. So I think the least amount we get
So,
from the defenders and the holding
towards
midfielders, the better.
halfway, loose ball hard.
Yeah, what I
Yeah,
was
just-
saying before,
Extended
Anthony, that
away
like
as he puts it
when we're
forwards
getting
by
this
Barnes.
possession and we're doing this, we
And
have
then
to make our
downhill,
chances
lifting it
count
over the
because
top
like
of
we'll
the
get punished in
Sims,
this
but,
league.
you know, Hansel,
Yeah.
You know,
bring it
they
back into
take
his
their
penalty
chances
area
and
for
you know they'll put them
scooping it
away.
up
Just
in
like
front of Sims.
we've got to make our possession count.
Bowling
It's
it
alright
out
having
to
possession.
Harding,
It
then
looks good on
Norton
stats,
Cuffy on the
but
right
it's
wing.
the goals that
Balls
matter,
to
innit?
Benny. Dozy
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Benny,
fair point,
trying
mate.
to get away down the right.
Fair
It's
point.
fouled,
Let me just move this down, and I'm going to move
penalised.
that to there. And I'm going to move this chat
Free kick
into the middle,
to
so you can
Rotherham.
see everything. It's going to be from down here now, so you can keep
That's
an eye
what
on the
they're
league
trying to do,
table
get
as
him
well.
into the game.
Nice
Benny.
and
Yeah.
clean.
Seems
You
a
know,
decent
especially
crowd at the
his
stadium I
pace
like
and his
tonight.
trickery.
Little Mick, yeah, it looks really good. We're looking at least
Republic of
38.
Ireland
I'm thinking
international.
possibly 40,
Signed
but
from
it's looking at least 38.
Brentford.
There's a couple of empty seats on the
In,
corners, which is
20,
where you'd expect them to be. But
19.
everywhere else is
Brentford
packed.
actually signed him
Um,
from Limerick.
Lil
but the
Mitch says
season
1-0
he signed, he
Sunderland
went
with an
on a
Ellison
season
goal.
loan to Exeter and then moved to Rotherham. Played into the
Offside
penalty area,
attempt
flicked away
by
behind.
Rotherham. Went
Offside.
completely
Offside.
wide, so
Played over the top by O'Neill, but it was irrelevant. It's a free kick to Sunderland.
Boys and Blues saying 2-0 Sunderland.
the 22nd
Back in Sunderland
minute,
for a game.
Sunderland 0, Rotherham
Holy
United
fuck.
0.
No.
Live on BBC Radio Newcastle.
Dave Evans
Sunderland.
asks you, DJ,
Yeah.
who do
Three
you
of them
think's
warming
more
up.
likely to score for us?
Below us
Do
here.
you know what? Because I've got in late. I mean, I've not even seen the team lineup. So if anybody wants to give me the team,
Way down the
the team
left.
I've
It's
got.
exactly
on
the same as
to-
last week.
Norton Cuffy through to
Who do I like to expect to get on? I mean, I'd like to see Sims
Sims
get a goal. Or two, to be honest with you.
The ball again, trying to get it to Pritchard.
I was going to say, actually, no, there's
Oh,
one shit. I
loose
think
into the
Dan
middle.
Neil comes in for
So-
Serkin. But
One back by
You
Rotherham
know, if we don't get a goal,
to Wood.
settle the nerves a bit. I think it could be a frustrating evening for Sunderland.
Just pushes it forwards here to Benny. Back
Ethan,
again to
Ethan
Barbaza.
saying we should win.
Inside his
Colin
own
saying,
half.
how we
Forwards
doing?
again.
Jacob, do you want to
Far
summarise what
side,
you've seen
looking
so
to
far?
try and get Norton Cuffy
Doing
away.
pretty good at the minute,
He's
and
got support
if you
down
can't
that
carry on like
right-hand
this,
side from Ogbenny.
see us maybe
Who's
getting
pulled it back
getting
to
the win
Norton
tonight.
Cuffy in the penalty
It's a bit
area
like the
on
Norwich
corner.
game in the way I
He
would play.
turns it on his left and
Just don't
curls
want
it
us
round
to
and out behind.
do what we
Past
did
the
against Norwich.
backhand post for a goal kick to
You know, like conceded a goal
Sunderland. And
towards the
Rotherham
end.
starting to get into the game these last
Yeah,
few minutes
so
as well.
basically us being so confident and so
After an opening 20
creatively
minutes where
decent, looking like the better
Sunderland very
team,
much the
and
team
not
in the
putting in
ascendancy.
the ball in the back of the net and then punishing us later on. Yeah.
Patterson then
Haaland
with the
Haaland
kick.
free.
Drives this.
Bloody hell, yeah.
Haaland's got a hat-trick
Headed
already, and
forwards
it's what,
by
like
Norton
25, 30 minutes into the game?
Dealt
That's
with
mental.
by
Well done.
Sirkin.
Arsenal have beat Aston
He's a
Villa.
beast, isn't he?
Back
Um,
again by
Kenny Bag, yes,
then
Stoke
forwards
is
again
getting
from
beat by
Rotherham.
Swansea
In the
1-0,
centre
which sees
circle
them
here
slip
now,
into
Peltier out to
18th.
The
furthest
pundits
left,
on Sky, when I
just
watched the
inside Sunderland half.
Forest v Spurs,
Back again
a lot of
to
them are predicting that Forest will go
Peltier
down
to
this
Wood in the
season.
middle.
They'll struggle.
Nottingham Forest?
Yeah.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
Swings it across
I think they're going to be
Harding
tight.
on the right-hand side, then forwards
I
down
think
the
they'll
right
do an
wing to
Everton.
Norton
Let's face it,
Cuffy.
I mean, you're not going to
Oh,
get...
Patterson!
Back behind
Good save.
Harding to cross.
Hell.
Flick on down
Great
towards
save.
Benny, trying to tee up.
Good save.
A good
So
save.
basically,
From
balls on
along-
the right
from,
hand side,
the strike
whipped in
from
to the edge
Wiles,
of the
who
D
kept
slash
it low.
18-yard
Excellent
penalty
hands
spot.
there.
But Patterson got his
Play
body right
sets up.
behind it.
Yeah, it's starting to get
Drives it
himself
low
into the game
into the
now,
middle
Rotherham.
of the goal. If he went either side,
Gotta
the
get
keeper
hold
would
of the
have
game
had
again.
more chance.
0-0.
So they're having chances and they're not
Kick
taking them.
from Patterson, looks for Sims. Goes
Yeah.
up with Peltier, brought down well by Pritchard. That looked like
Yeah,
a
sorry,
foul to me, but the
keep
referee was right
cracking
on
on.
the spot.
Michael saying
Must
3-0
have
to
taken the
Sunderland.
ball first. Lasser
I'm still going to stick with my 2-1, you know.
eventually.
Let's face it, Forest, we're not going to get much tonight, whether really. Let's be realistic.
Oh, against Man City, I don't think Nottingham Forest are going to be winning anything. If they get points from games against the top 3 teams.
Now,
Oh,
Stewart trying to turn the
right,
defender,
we've got
nodding it down
a
to the
free
path of
kick
Neil
on
was
the
checked.
edge of the D.
And this
Probably
is a
about
yellow
24,
card
25 yards out,
for
and the
Peltier.
Rotherham player gets a
That
yellow
trip
card.
on Dan Neil.
Cynical foul.
Peltier pleading his ignorance, his
Just-
innocence. rather
Yeah,
than his
he,
ignorance.
he gets all of the
with
ball,
the
all of the play,
assistant.
none of the ball.
But
George,
free kick it is,
he
it's a
says
superb
hello,
result.
good luck, Sunderland. Thank you very much, George. Welcome along.
Stoke City getting beat. Do you know what? That'll be Alex Neil now going for the Jack Ross's job, won't it? Dundee.
Now the referee's made the mark.
Yeah.
So
Come on,
25,
come
26 yards out.
Come
just
on.
right
So I'm looking at this fucking thing now because Ethan's just
and
gone.
Pritchard
Come
will
on,
certainly
come
feel he
on.
can score from this range.
Yeah, I think that's because of Stoke are getting beat, I think.
Oh yeah.
Referee is
Forest done this, which
sprayed a
unfortunately
line
players.
just
Didn't
a
Fulham
yard
do
and
that
a
a
half
couple of
back
seasons ago
inside
as well?
the penalty
You
area.
can overspend in the Prem,
the target.
and it'd be
That's what you gotta
detrimental to you.
Pritchard looking to
But-
test Victor.
2 sets,
Johansson.
Pritchard. Oh, went for the shot,
Just
too
a couple
high.
yards step back for
Did our manager get a good
Pritchard, here he
reception at
comes
the
with his
beginning of the
right, drives
game?
this in over the bar.
Newcastle, yeah, pretty much, but
And a goal kick
it was more
to
still about Alex
Rotherham,
Neil. So the fans were singing "Fuck Alex
who
Neil."
have, drawn
start of the
3 and
game.
1-2
We really need to let go now, don't they?
I mean, we
Opened up
do,
with
but
1-1
it's
draw
kind,
with
it's still
Swansea.
kind of funny.
They beat Reading 4-0 at
It's-
home.
It's all the same with Sunderland.
away
At the
at
start of the
Preston.
season,
Won
drama.
all at
Around
Queen's
Christmas
Park
time,
Rangers
drama.
and then beat
Around
Birmingham at the weekend.
Valentine's, drama.
2-0,
And then
but
end of
knocked
the
out of the
season.
League Cup away
It's
at,
drama if we stay
at
up
home
or go
to
down.
Morecambe.
It's the same old story. If you write it in a book or put it on a
See
TV
where
show,
their
you'll have a
priorities lie.
consistent set of episodes. Oh, well, there we have them. now.
0-0.
Yeah, Ian Curry's just said the match has gone
Manchester City
stale.
3,
Yeah, it
Nottingham
does.
Forest
So
0,
opera it's Sunderland.
Go on, mate.
and
a
Arsenal
soap
1,
opera, innit,
Aston Villa
Sunderland?
0 in the Premier League
Yeah.
tonight. Liverpool and
I think
Yeah.
Rotherham. Do you think Rotherham would be the happier of the two if they got a point tonight?
That live on
Yes, absolutely.
FM frequencies.
Based on
It's
the
currently
current
0-0.
performance,
It's 0-0
Come
here at
on,
the
he went through
Stadium
the
of Light.
player.
As,
And he throws the ball
won back
away.
by Stewart
How is
on
that not a
halfway,
card?
Fouled by Rathbone.
Rathbone should be carded for that.
In fact, it wasn't Stewart, it was Neil.
He literally
been fouled a few
commits
times,
the foul,
he's,
the
picked
foul's
himself
given,
up, Dan
and then
Neil.
he picks up the ball,
And this
staring
free
at the
kick
referee,
just right of
and
the
throws it away.
centre circle.
How is that not a card? Fucking, I know it's lenient and he's trying to let the game flow, but
Luca Nyes
fuck
gonna
me,
take
that's that's a
this,
descent.
and, with his right,
Oh,
swings
fuck me.
it towards the
That match
left
has
corner of the
definitely.
penalty area.
I wouldn't say it's gone
On
stale. I
it,
think it's gone a
just
bit
out.
more scrappy.
By Stewart trying to pick out.
But I'm going to
Clark.
keep this comment on here for at least 30 seconds.
then to
So if
Rotherham,
anybody
all
wants
in
to
yellow.
screenshot Ethan's comment
Their
here, please
chests
feel
are
free to
formed
do
in
so.
That's
Then
What
put it on
looks like
Twitter.
a
Just say,
child going mad
um,
with a black
I don't know.
marker
Hashtag
pen, isn't it?
facts.
Slashing black lines all over their chests.
QPR ref was dreadful, like I must agree.
Drops to
Yeah.
Norton Cuffy from.
He's let a lot.
Norton
This
Cuffy's
referee has
still
let a
the
lot
teenager,
flow
and he's
from
away down that
both
right
of
wing
us.
with Ogbenny, still going.
No, Mitch, I don't think
by
Tony Mowbray
Sirkin.
will get us
It's a throw to
relegated. I
Rotherham,
think
which
it's
is quickly
probably
taken to
the
Ben
opposite.
Wiles. Back to
Nice to see DJ in his
Benny.
QPR
Benny,
shirt,
took
says
it
Mike.
back again now to Harding.
This
and
is actually
inside to
Sunderland's
Barlaser.
1953
Barlaser
third away
just
kit.
inside the Sunderland half, up towards
What's
Ogbenny,
their
who
current
gets
one?
it back again to Harding. Swings it across now, looking for Peltier.
What's your opinions?
Chests it down into the
Michael
path
asks,
of
what's your opinions on the new manager?
Rathbone, I think it is, so he's just passed
I think
it
it's
out.
too early to say,
Looking
to
for
be honest.
Ferguson.
Jacob
But
mentioned
it's
it
a throw
earlier.
to
It's the safe
Sunderland, which
bet.
Gooch will
I think
take.
he'll do a solid job with it for us,
Luke
and
Ryan's gonna take
That
he is
gonna-
used
I
to
think he's
working
gonna change
with
his mind, is he? And
more
let it- no,
youthful
Gooch is
players,
gonna
so he
take it.
does
No,
know how to
he's
get
not.
the best out of
Finally,
the players that we are bringing in.
Oh,
So I
Nine
think
does
he
get
will
to take
do a
the throw.
solid job, whether it's promotion or
Go
top,
down the line then.
top
he's gone
half
to Pritchard again, back
quality
to
at the end of
O'Nien,
it.
and he hooks it
We
back over the
don't
head of
know, but I think
Washington to
he'll win us
Bart,
the
who
games
plays
that we
it across
expect
to
to win
Sirkin.
and put up a good fight in the ones that we
Out wide on the
might be
touchline
lucky to
Clark.
get 3 points out of.
Clark looks to get it back to Sirkin. Drives it down the line
Is
to
that Michael
Sims.
Bowers that you're on about?
Sorry, Jacob,
Behind to
I
Clark,
can't
looking
really
for
hear
his
you
own
that
hit
well.
pass down the
Is that
line.
Michael Bowers you're on about? We just commented.
Needed an element of accuracy.
No,
'Cause
Michael
he was
Ward.
right on the
Michael
touchline,
Ward.
but he's played it out.
Boys in
It's a
Blue
throw
says
to
up the tune,
Rotherham.
and then Colin B says doing the tune.
Halfway inside.
Can we have a
Their
derby
half
day?
on the right.
The only way we're getting a derby day this
Harding.
season is the FA Cup.
Taking his
So we
time, but
kind of want
finally
them to stay in the FA Cup
sort of
until we
hurls
draw
it
them
down
in
into
a
the
round.
Sunderland
And
half, where
us
Evans
obviously
heads it
it's
away.
5
Pritchard
points.
into the middle to Sims.
Sunderland on the attack
Sims
here,
has
by the
got
way.
Gooch to his right.
David Winters,
Sims
greetings
checks
from
to
New
his
York
left,
State.
though.
Away the lads. Go
Plays it
Sunderland.
back
Welcome along,
behind
David.
into Evans.
Away the
and
lads.
that's the moment is
Nice
gone.
one.
And back again to Bart.
Are
And
you
now
up in the Hamptons?
to O'Nien. Down the right.
That's
Gooch
the
wide.
majority of my
O'Nien
New York
finds
State.
him.
Outside of New York
Now
City,
Gooch
that I
trying to
know.
cut inside.
Hamptons.
Rolling it through,
Queens,
looking for
Long
Sims. Cut
Island.
out though.
That's all New York
fairly
City.
comfortably.
Yeah.
That's not New York State.
Strong
New York
challenge by
State, New York
Gooch.
City. It's like, you know,
To
do you remember like Berlin
knock the ball
when it
off
was East and
Peltier's
West
feet.
Germany? It's like
Yeah.
it's
A
so
throw
far away
to
from the rest
Rotherham.
of the state.
Yeah.
It might as well be its own thing.
Peltier and the assistant having a conversation.
I, we've covered this a little bit already,
0-0.
Ethan, but the signings from these
Half an hour in the
youth players coming from big
31st
teams
minute.
like PSG with Mitchell,
32nd minute now.
with Barr, with
throw now to Sunderland.
Adilo,
Right.
Adilo. I
Gooch
see it as a positive. We
Stewart.
don't know how they're going to perform in
To
our shirt
Gooch.
yet. Give them
To
time. I
halfway
think it's
in
a
the middle
good sign
part.
that we are able to bring
Picks
in
out Sirkin down
quality
the left of midfield,
or
quickly gets down to
decent
Clark
quality
on the left-hand side.
youth players
Clark
that are
coming
not getting
round.
the time at
Norton
their
Cuffy
respective
or
clubs
trying
that they're coming
to
from.
down towards the byline.
You
And then
two
stand
can chip in here as well if you
behind
want.
for a
I'm just
goal.
reading my Cameron Goff.
Clark
I've
a
just
bit
mentioned up.
bemused.
I don't know if it's coming in your chat.
Came
Cameron
off
Goff has
Norton
just said
Cuffy.
opinions on Tony Mowbray as manager.
But
And
nobody
Michael
else
Hood, I
appealed for
think
it.
Tony Mowbray will do
Goal
okay,
kick
to be
to
honest.
Rotherham.
Yeah.
Just thank you very much for the sub
Nil,
there, Mitch.
Blackburn
Appreciate
won.
that. 30 minutes
Blackburn
away from the
getting
Canadian border.
Back on track.
Ooh, Niagara
A bit of
Falls.
a rocky few
Okay.
weeks.
It's like Old York. It's like Old York, but
Hansen
newer.
then places the ball, Swede, in the middle of his 6-yard line.
I like that one. I'm wishing I
And
don't hear
drives
much.
this towards the
I was
left.
expecting signings
There
soon.
doesn't
Game
seem to
bar.
be many
Shane
chances
Ferguson,
happening,
but
does
drops
there?
over him out for a throw to Sunderland on
No, the game
the
has gone a
right-hand
little
side.
bit stale. As I think somebody
Shane
mentioned
Ferguson,
who
very
mentioned it like
experienced
20
now,
minutes, 10 minutes
54.
ago. Sorry,
the caps for
it was
Northern Ireland. Spent 5
Paul,
years
wasn't
at
it?
Millwall
Paul said the game
before
went a bit
joining
stale.
Rotherham last year.
I think it
Here's
has
Clark.
now. Holland has
Back to
scored
Sirkin.
5. Are you serious?
Back into
Boys
the
and
middle
girls.
to
Has he
Bart
actually
and
scored
across
5?
here to
Oh,
O'Nien.
Gooch, Pritchard,
O'Nien lifting it up, looking for Sims run.
Stewart.
Little
Oh,
flick
no.
down, beautiful ball to Gooch. Rolling it in here to
Another frigging
Pritchard in the
chance
penalty
goal.
area. Back here to Stewart.
Oh, I've just heard Gary Benson go. Oh.
Great football.
That was
Excellent.
so
That would have been a
close.
beautiful
Oh,
goal.
we've missed a
Yeah,
goal
great
in the
touch by
league as
Sims,
well.
bringing in Pritchard.
Blackburn are beating Blackpool.
Just the final touch and
1-0.
Stewart curling it round the post. That's
I think this
two
will.
just round the
thank you,
woodwork
programmer.
for Stewart.
I think this should come and bite us in the butt if we don't put a goal in like I do. I think Rotherham will go and get run to the end and get a
Encouraging
nick
signs
one.
again though.
Yeah.
And now, as they pass it out to Peltier,
So
Rotherham,
this is a good
through
this is a good comment from
Barlasser in
Chris
the middle.
Smith.
He taps it back here now
Tony
to
Mowbray wasn't my
Peltier.
first choice, as I think it
Looking
goes against the current
optimistically
philosophy.
for
I don't
Washington
think it
or
does.
Benny. It's headed away
I
by
don't think it
Bart.
does, but I reckon they
Pritchard
would
trying
bring
to
in
get a
an
foot to it, but it's
unknown,
played out
maybe
to
from abroad,
Ferguson.
but now he's
And
here.
he's
and we'll
overstruck
back
it,
him
and
from
it's
now
gone
on.
out for a throw to Sunderland.
That's how it is.
The game is
Taken by
flat on his
O'Neill,
feet,
gets it
depending on
back again,
well, pundit has
passes
just
it to
said.
Neil.
You're gonna
Oh,
get
we've got another goal in the league.
Ferguson in the middle to
Huddersfield are
Stewart,
1-0
sends it
down
away, and so too is
to
Clark on the
Bristol
left.
City.
Clark now with support coming
Come
in
on.
the shape of Sirkin.
Stewart again.
Clark rolls it for
He's
Sirkin. Just managed
Well,
to
there you
hook
go.
this back.
Thank you very much.
And
Wow.
headed over the top this
Unlucky.
time by Stewart.
Come on,
I think
man.
this
Done
is
well
not an
there to get
uncommon.
on the end of that,
Holland hasn't
Ross
scored
Stewart.
5. Thank you, Disco. I'm gonna
Two past the post,
half
one over the bar.
expect this
From Ross Stewart, still 0-0.
to be fake now.
We
I
played
really wanted
nearly,
Sean
well,
Dyche to be our manager.
4.5 minutes. There'll be 2 or 3
I
minutes
can't-
added on at the end of
He
the
would have been a good shout,
first
but
half,
I
a
think he's
knock
mentioned
in
with
the
a lot of
face
clubs
to
at the
Ross
minute,
Stewart early
and
on.
unless he
Oh, now another knock in
he
the face
says
this
anything,
time of
I think he's
Luke
just another
O'Neill.
name in the
Bristol
pot.
City 1, Huddersfield
That's
0.
it.
Manager.
It's
Oh, stats wise, yes.
Free
Thank you
kick
for
here.
calling that out, Colin.
No,
like-
so
like we've had the
stats wise,
majority of the game,
Sunderland
Nick,
have 7
but then you're
shots,
questioning
58%
who's had to make a
possession.
save. Patterson.
Only one of those shots on
Yeah.
target to obviously Rotherham's
It can be
42%
cruel
possession
sometimes,
and
but I
2
mean,
and 2. So they are
Yes,
more,
you
they
say,
haven't
that's why
got
we said
their
earlier,
shots on
you know,
target.
when you get these
We're just
opportunities,
having
you've got to
more efforts. We
take
just
them,
need
haven't
to
you, at
get
this
it
level, and you just hope it doesn't come
in
back to
between the
bite you.
posts, and I think we'll end
Neil
up scoring.
playing it out to Gooch on this
What we're
right-hand
lacking, what we're
side. He's
lacking,
trying to get
and
past
getting that
Ferguson again.
killer
Dinks
touch.
the ball in here.
It's
Drops
literally just
over
the
Stewart.
quality
It'll be
and
picked up by
of the
Clark
shot.
on the
There's
far
another
side.
shot gone high and wide.
Clark pulls it back here now. Neil,
So
who
the
shoots, but well over the
two
top.
or three headers that Stewart's had, they've literally just plonked on his head. They haven't been
I'd like
directed.
to say that Sunderland
So,
are knocking on the door,
think
but I'm
just
not quite sure it's as stark as
Rather
that.
than go for
They're pushing
power,
it against it,
go
but
for
not
precision.
really.
And
They're
I
not
think if
knocking
you
it,
go for
not because the
precision in
goalkeeper
these
hasn't made
shots,
the save.
Exactly.
Hansen.
we'll have a
Yeah.
better time of it. Thank you, Gordon. Blackburn.
So
we're not
0-0
Blackpool.
still. 10 minutes plus
We'll be
time
even.
to play at the end of
I
the
just reckon
first
midfield
half.
helps us.
And
Come on, man.
How you watching your game, Jacob?
knocked
I think
out
he's
on the
just-
far side for a
It just
throw
has
to
you and
Rotherham.
DJ on. I'm not sure if I can
Clark
afford
trying to
streaming because it.
get the ball away, but
Got ya.
Rotherham pushing him under pressure.
Okay,
Well,
no
have you got it
worries.
on Discord, Ant? Have you?
Down
can put
comes
it on
Harding
Discord.
to take
Have you
this
got
throw
Discord,
10
Jacob?
yards from the corner on the
I
right
think so,
at the
no.
north end of
Yeah.
the
Get Discord.
stadium for
Oh, it's really,
Discord
it's really
on
good
your
Discord, like.
United.
Yeah.
Full warm, impressive record
Get that
really
set
with
up.
Long throw in it.
Rotherham.
We'll talk you through it for the next one, mate.
Every season.
I tell you what, Sunderland,
for
they
relegation.
do seem a different outfit
So,
from last time we played Rotherham at
Harding
home
with
in
a
League
throw.
One, Dortmund. We
Oh,
do
he
seem a lot
stepped up,
stronger.
stepped back again. And now
just gonna keep
hurls
that
this
one on
into the
there for a
penalty
little.
area, headed
Right,
down
Ethan,
by
thank you very much.
Sims. Hooked in the air by
Hello, Ian Curry.
Evans,
How are you
a
doing? How
classic
are
of
you?
an under.
If you don't shoot, you
Barlasser's
won't score.
under it,
Good,
plays it back to
great point,
Peltier,
Chris.
who
But
knocks
if
it
you
back
shoot
to
and it's
Johansson.
like
You're flapping
2
your arms around
miles into the sky,
there. I don't know.
it's
I don't think
definitely
it's anything to do
never
with
going to
football.
score.
No.
So,
Cursed midge.
yeah,
And now Harding on the far
I
side.
don't know. We've got to be
Up through
just
the
more
middle,
precise
laid off
with the shots.
to
If we're going to have a
Barlasser, who
shot, just
swings it over to
go for
Ferguson
placement
on the
over
left.
power. That's all I'm saying for
Ferguson
this
now,
game.
Wide on the left.
Sims
looks to
driving,
cut this ball into
gives
the
it
centre
to
straight to
Stewart.
Stewart. Now
Pritchard
Sims.
ahead.
Sims on the break, on halfway.
Got it out
Gets
to the
it to
left.
Stewart in the
I'm
centre
not going to
circle,
be able to
looking
show
for
you the
Pritchard.
game, James. Sorry.
Pritchard out to
It
Clark.
will get
Clark gonna come
DMCA
past
strike and
Norton
take my
Coffey,
channel down.
trying
And
to take him on.
considering
Coffey's
I'm
trying to wrap his legs round
very
him.
close to 600
Stabs it away
subscribers,
from
I really
Clark.
don't want to risk it. So
To his left,
sorry, mate.
grounded. But Norton Coffey now looking for Washington.
You can listen to it though.
But, O'Nien's got in
Great
front of
header.
him and heads it down to Bart. Bart
Did you happy at
clears.
the- at
Goes
0-0
straight for
half-time,
Norton
Ant?
Coffey, though, on halfway.
Yeah.
Not really, to be
Sliding
honest.
in
This
with
is one of the
Stewart,
few
gets the
times
ball
where I'm
back.
saying
Oh, he's
we
got
should be ahead.
Foul. Tony Harrington.
We should be definitely ahead in this game. We are clearly more attacking. We
Foul to
are
Rotherham,
clearer
free
with the
kick to
ball,
Rotherham.
and it's just the quality in front. Like we're not challenging their keeper enough.
In the 30.
Beyond that, every one of their
Ninth
Rotherham
minute.
players are struggling against us.
But it's gonna bite us in the arse though if we don't put a ball in the net. It really will.
It could. I could see this game probably whimpering out to a 0-0 draw as well, but
Yeah.
um,
But a point wouldn't be a disaster for Sunderland, would it?
it wouldn't be a disaster. But I am disappointed with a single point from this game. Or less. To be fair, I'll be angry with less the way we've performed so far. It's we.
Everybody just outside the penalty area.
Well, thanks for that subscriber. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Christmas card in the post for you.
We are watching via SAFC TV.
Out to Sims to head down the right, but one back here by Rotherham, who getting a bit of a muddle.
Oh, Sims on the attack.
Cuppy, or Peltier and Norton
He's
Cuppy.
trying to beat the two defenders.
Finally headed down.
And one defender and Sims are both on the floor now.
Stewart
Number 4,
is now jogging to try and catch up with Sims,
goes
but
to the
Sims has
middle
gone
of the
down.
park.
And Barlassa has the
Pinball
ball
headers.
for
Pritchard collects
plays it up
and
onto the head of Rathbone,
yeah,
looking for
back
a belly,
into the
headed
pinball
away
headed
by
game.
straight to Pritchard on this right hand
Yeah,
side.
it's a bit
Tackled
scrappy
by
at the minute.
Ferguson,
Sorry.
got in, intercepted with a header.
Tyler Waddle
One
asks,
back again
where
by
do you think
Evans,
Sunderland are going to finish
and then
at
one
the
back
end
again
of the
by
season?
Peltier.
I reckon mid-table. Mid-table-ish.
10th.
For
Around
Ferguson
there.
for throw to
10th.
Rotherham.
10th. I
Still
think I
0-0.
said 15th
Five
in
minutes
my
till half-time.
pre-season
Trying to take the sting out
prediction
of the
video,
game, aren't
but I
they?
might redo my
Rotherham.
prediction video at the World Cup break,
Peltier will
just
take this
updating it,
throw.
because clubs like Norwich
Front
are
of his
performing a lot better than I thought they would. But everybody
Down
else
the
expects
line,
Norwich to
looking
be in
for
the
Benny on the
top
left
two.
here,
Yeah.
wrestles with
And Sheffield as well.
throws him to the floor.
A lot of frustrating groans from the stadium. I'm
I don't
hearing.
think Luke O'Nien can have many complaints about that.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh my God.
Has to be a
What
bit
is on
careful.
it?
He's on 4 yellow cards.
Luke O'Nien
Luke
is
O'Nien, at this
dragging
early stage of the
players
season,
down
doesn't really
from the
want to pick up a
shirts.
fifth
He's
now.
lucky not to get a card for that.
Could probably ill afford him
Thomas?
picking up a
Hi from America.
really
Welcome
with the
along.
situation
Yeah,
surrounding the centre backs.
I think we could be in the Premier League by
Barlassa
2025.
will take the free
2-3
kick
years.
from the
But to first do that, we need to start scoring goals.
Plays it down
Fair.
the line to Ferguson.
2 seasons to pass
Ferguson
before
swings in
that.
across.
Ball
Headed
has
down
signed.
by O'Nien.
It's officially been
Drops
signed.
to
I think
right
is
for
that getting
Washington, and he
announced
puts it over the
at
top.
half time?
From
Or is that
16
I was just
yards.
before the game. We've already said
And
this.
a goal kick
I'm an idiot.
to Sunderland.
Catch you in a bit, Lil. See you soon.
So,
See you later, Lil.
heading into half time,
Agreed.
goalless at the moment.
Is that Hull? Is that
Patterson
Hull?
the goal
HUFC?
kick.
Is that Hull?
Yeah, I think
Drives
so.
it.
We
Slightly
do
left.
not need to get promoted. We
Bounces
have to,
through
well, at least 1 year in this
to
league to
Harding,
watch
heads
our
it down.
youngsters mature.
Whoever landed
And
first, and
played
then
down the line by Stewart, but out.
Go for it, Jacob. Sorry.
Throw to
yeah, I think we
Rotherham.
do not Premier League straight. I think we just need to stabilise for a few seasons and then start preparing for the
It's quite
Premier
deep
League.
inside the Rotherham half on the
Yeah, we'll get
down the line.
we'll get found out pretty quick if we do
Slips
go
down
straight
by
up.
Benny.
Have we? I mean, because I've finished work late. Have we signed a player called Ahmed Diallo?
Free kick to
We were in
Sunderland.
discussions
Cirkin
with
takes
him.
just in the Rotherham half
And we
on the
were
left, back
looking
to
at
Bart.
Bar.
Across here now to
and
Luke O'Nien.
Who's that?
And
That's the
O'Nien
bar player, innit?
just
I saw a
creeps
picture of that as
into
well.
the
Pritchard.
Rotherham half
Great
sweeps a lovely ball up
Yeah,
to the
Bar
edge of the
signed
penalty
him.
area.
What
Stewart knocks it
position's
back
he?
down, Pritchard's run onto it. He's looking for the
Oh, he's
corner.
give a goal
I
And
think
he's
he
given a goal
is
kick.
he's like a holding right winger.
Pritchard obviously
So,
convinced
right
it was
mid.
a corner, but
He'll play anywhere we put
kicks
him
the
really.
ball away. The referee had immediately
Derek,
pointed to
evening
the
guys, nice to be here
6
again.
yards.
Someone's
Goal.
someone's just put a comment on social media. Get on, lad. Keep these signings coming in. Not backing the manager. Bollocks, man. Alex Neil. Kiss my fucking swingers and suck my compots.
0-0
Oh dear me. We don't like hold back from our words, do we?
minutes. All the players
He can
now
sniff
over
his
on the
nana's
far
knickers,
side.
can't he?
Absolute bloody looty, can he?
Victor Johansson.
He can sniff his nana's French tie-dyed knickers and all of it.
Ball
Why are we neglecting the
towards Benny,
granddad?
but turned
Like,
away
come
by
on.
Bart.
There's more than one grandparent. Come on.
Rathbone gets it back to Wood.
Equal
Sniffing,
rights.
sniffing your granddad's wife runs doesn't sound as good, I don't
Headed
think,
away
does it?
by Bart.
I don't
Drops
know.
for
Bossing on your granddad's
Cuppy,
vest.
Clark
I don't
got a
know.
foot to it. Wiles gets it. And then Wiles gets it and gets the foot to it.
Diallo is a lone move. That's confirmed.
Hello, Lee Stewart. Sorry, late to the party. What's the score? It's 0-0. To be honest with you, Sunderland should be about 4-0 up, but it's the same old, same old. Can't put the ball in the net.
Thomas says, look at how
Throw
many
will be
watching
taken
smashing
by,
it. I'm trying not to
Sirkin
look
on
at it.
that
207!
left-hand side.
Fucking hell.
Fantastic,
Hey,
that's
thank you,
fantastic.
that's awesome.
Bounces
Welcome along,
towards
everybody.
Pritchard,
That's
but
mental.
actually comes
Hope you're
back
enjoying your time here.
into the
Our
Rotherham half. Now
banter.
Peltier
Yeah, we've seen Andello at winger. He's
Peltier
good
in
at
the middle.
He's at the ground tonight.
tries to
Pictures of
swing
him
it
on
down
Twitter
the
already.
right towards Norton
Bar's
Cuffy.
at the
Gets his
game.
head on it,
He's
looking
got a
for Benny,
5-year deal.
but
He's only
swiftly
19,
in
so he's here until he's
turning out
24.
is
Or
Dennis
do
Sirkin.
we sell him on?
And
Do I
throw
have a
again
season
to
ticket?
Rotherham
No.
on the far side.
I used to,
On their
but I
right
don't
to
live in the
Barlaser,
northeast anymore.
Harding.
So
Now
I
Barlaser
mainly
into the centre circle.
stream it.
Peltier.
I stream
Sims
most games.
closes him down. Peltier just turns it away from him. Back to Richard Wood.
Um,
And he
I'm gonna say
makes it
5-0 to the
Barlaser.
Sunderland.
Forwards
Callum,
to
that would be
Norton Cuffy,
great,
tries to spin
but
it
based
down
on the
Clark,
first
who
half.
pulls down, but play goes
Oh,
on.
what
Benny,
a
looking for
shit
Washington.
shot from
The foot
Rotherham.
from O'Nien gets it
That
out
was
to Gooch, and then Pritchard,
into
but
Roselle.
then
Literally, I think it
Rathbone
could have went
runs
out the
onto him and
stadium if we
smashes
didn't
the
have a roof.
ball
West Ham 0, Tottenham
into
1.
the north stand, and the goal kick to
Ant, did you see you've got the match on Discord, have you?
nil.
I don't, but I can. I'll
Nil.
put it on in the half-time. mate,
Yeah,
so I'm
okay.
not
Yeah,
messing
yeah,
around.
that's fine.
So
That's
left
fine.
at the 45.
If you don't get to the games, I'd probably just watch series.
Patterson.
Bit of stoppage
Oh,
time.
awesome,
There'll
Ethan.
be, what,
Thank
3
you.
minutes, I thought, around that.
I
I
says
did-
Swansea
We
would
have
beat Stoke and Ant laughed at us.
With the kick.
I said Swansea's going to beat Stoke. That was a tactical put off, that was.
Sunderland half.
It was.
I said Swansea will beat Stoke and then Alex Neil will be coming back with Sunderland. And no, that's a joke, says Dan. What's the real score going to be? You see, you flipped us
Raise
there.
the game again, haven't
Yeah.
we?
So,
Yeah,
what do you think of the?
Scrappy. We've
Yeah.
got 2 minutes
sorry,
of added
Jacob?
time. We're into those.
He'll leave for Bournemouth with
2
Alex
minutes
Neil,
now.
not long after.
Here's Dan Neil. Neil
September's
to
news.
Gooch on the right hand side.
Stoke sack
Gooch
Alex Neil
cuts
after
back
5
inside,
on
but
the
then
road
turns and
defeats.
holds it
Alex
for a
Neil
moment.
says goodbye
Tries to
to
play it
everyone
through
at
to
Stoke and he's
Pritchard,
on
who's
his way to Bournemouth.
beaten to it. But
Pen-
won back by Dan
pen
Neil.
shout.
Done well here. He's
Pen
trying
shout
to
from
dribble
Sunderland.
through.
Bits
Sims
off.
picks it up
Bits
in the
off.
penalty area.
The other
He's
two
squeezed out
comments about AJ,
No
I'm not
penalty and a
reacting
goal
to
kick.
at all.
to Rotherham.
Just so you know.
Probably went down a bit too easily.
Yeah.
How much at a time? It says 2 minutes, but there
There
should be
was
at least
contact,
4 because
was
of
minimal.
the
Well,
Ross Stewart.
There's only 3 goals in the championship, so there's not much happening at all tonight.
Too many, really.
No, but it does look
Scottish
like it's all
ground,
happening in the
defender.
Prem though.
So now the
Jennifer
kick
saying I don't
from
mind shit shots from Rotherham.
Johansson, the players again
Me neither.
over
Like
to the far side. The
it's embarrassing
Rotherham
that their
right,
efforts.
the
If I was a
ball
travelling fan
floats up through the
from
middle this time
Rotherham's
and headed
perspective,
away from Ogbenny by Bart.
The only thing that matters,
Strong
Ant's the
header
scoreline at the
from
minute.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The referee's given a free kick to Rotherham in the middle.
Referee seems to be giving a lot of decisions Rotherham's way these last few
Ball was
minutes.
kicked away by Pritchard behind Johansson's goal. He jogs back up into the centre.
I don't think that was a penalty. He was sandwiched out of it, Sims there, wasn't he?
Need to concentrate
he
here,
was
the
sandwiched
last
out of
thing
it. It
they
was
do
a
is
penalty shout, but I
let
think it
their
was too soft to
concentration
give us a
slip
penalty.
just
It's more like
If we're being honest.
it's more like baguette out of it rather than a sandwich, I think.
Fuck
He's
that.
placed
It's
the
not
ball
French,
right
you
at the
know.
back of the centre circle.
Barr describes himself as an
Harding is
all-round
gonna
midfielder,
take the
prefers
free kick.
playing
Where's
attacking
Harding?
midfield. That puts competition directly in Pritchard's way.
Lifts it up to the edge of
So-
the penalty area. Headed
How many
away.
new
Don't
signings
like
have
it.
we got now then who's not playing at the
A
minute?
little bit too much of it shown
We
to
half-time whistle has
Rathbone,
blown.
who's
Let me
in
just
that spirit.
pause
There goes
the
half-time whistle, 0-0,
audio.
and, well,
from
a
that
bright
perspective.
first
So
20 minutes from Sunderland.
0-0 half-time.
And then Rotherham
I am
grew
thinking
into the
we
game, and
should be
then
ahead.
it just got
It's too
scrappy and flat.
Yeah, bright
Um,
start, but we've got nothing
what
to
have you
show
seen
for it.
so far of it,
Um,
DJ?
You know, not
What
just
do
about
you
goals,
reckon?
It's
but
just
shots on
the
target
scenario
saved by
of
the goalkeeper.
it's been
Has
good,
got
but it's
nothing
been
to do.
frustrating.
Stewart's had 3 chances, but all
We need to
wide
turn
or
these
over.
chances into goals, or
Some
the
nice approach work.
snake will come and bite us in the arse. Rotherham will just get that
Just
one
that
lucky
final
break,
touch
a lucky
really has
deflection.
let Sunderland
I
down,
can
but
see
as
them
you
going
say,
sneaking
it's the
1-0.
other
We
end.
need
Patterson's had a save to make.
We need to
Patterson
get a
had
goal.
make a great save there. You know, he had
Yeah.
to be sharp.
Agreed.
But I
100%.
would imagine
Jacob?
that Tony Mowbray will be saying,
Yeah, more
you
or
know,
less what DJ
especially around
says.
that 18, yeah, bit
It
of
will just be
quality.
like the Norwich
Bit of
game, won't it,
quality.
where
You
Norwich
know, we've
get a
had
lucky goal and
opportunities, but we haven't
managed
hit
to
the
win it
target, have
and-
we?
I don't
Don't
think
want that.
Rotherham have
Yeah,
got
we've got
the
some
strength
good
in
position.
depth of what
We haven't
Norwich
worked the
did have,
goalkeeper.
mind if they did bring on subs and that, but still,
Shot ball straight
we're in
at
the
him.
next level up, aren't we, Jacob? And we do need to put the ball in the net. We'll get punished. You will
It's a
get
nice
punished.
You don't
approach
can't
work.
put the ball in the
Stewart
net.
two
It's just
round
like
foot of the left post and the
Well,
left
yeah,
post
getting
and
our
one
chance.
over the
Seems like the ball
bar
will
as
go.
well after a
One
chance.
Sunderland fan
Lovely play
mentioned
from
before
leading up
that
that point.
Stuart won't be missed if he buggered off because the amount of
Without
chances he's missing at the minute, he
causing
should be
Rotherham
really
too
putting them in the
many
back of the net.
issues.
I mean,
So, second half
he's
to come
had-
here live on
he's had 4 chances,
BBC Radio
3 of
Newcastle
them are
and
headers.
SAFC.com.
I think one of
Tony
them was
Mowbray's
too
first
hard
game
and
charge,
just
his
bounced
first
off his
45
head and flew
sees
near
the
the goal. That
scores.
counted as a shot.
Sunderland 0,
But the other
Rotherham
2 he
United
could
0.
have cushioned
Alfie,
or
joy at
directed
breakfast.
better. but
With
he
Matt
just
Bailey, I've got a bit of an
bounced off
awkward
his head.
situation on the go at the minute.
Waking up the northeast like this.
One of my
Yeah, it goes
neighbours,
well
I've
wide,
got
and
chatting
his
to him a few
one
times
shot
now.
was
He can
a
remember my name. He said
left
every
foot
day, is that
goal
all right, Matt? I'm
over
like,
the top of
I'm
the
like, no.
corner of the goal, and yeah, it was just a bit of a half-arsed shot, to be fair. So I think Ross Stewart and Sims both like to attack at a defender and score clinically. I don't think he's had any of those kind of efforts yet so far.
How would you say Sims has been?
Pretty much same as Stewart, but a bit less prominent. He's been a little bit of a ghost on the pitch, to be honest.
Norwich game.
Sorry?
Would you say it's a bit like the Norwich game with Sims?
Oh no, I think he's much better than what he was in the Norwich game. His head's not as low down into his fucking ankles, but he is putting in efforts and he is there for the layoff pass. It rarely went to him. So I don't know if that's about positioning or if that's about tactics, but I think if we keep feeding them the chances, I think they will end up scoring though. Richard, welcome along. First time here, great stream. Thank you very much.
Welcome indeedy. The Pennywell pundit says topic Norwich. Who else would sleep with Delia?
Delilah. Samson, obviously.
Samson.
Isn't that the whole point?
Apparently, one of the I don't know if this is true or not, but one of the Norwich players did sort of have an affair with Delia, and apparently he burnt his private parts on Delia's Arga in the kitchen and never went back. That was actually in one of the papers, so I don't know whether they were trying to get a bit of kinkiness going on the Arga. You know what an Arga is? I don't know if you know what an Arga is.
Yeah, it's an Arga cookers used by like farmers and stuff.
But apparently he burnt his testicles on the Arga and he made a quick scarper. Yeah, that's what I read.
Which player was this?
I can't remember the name of the player. This was a few years ago. This is the era where when she shouted "Let's be having you," it was around about that time.
Yeah.
So there we go. Keep away from Delia's Arga in the kitchen. It's not a very health and safety thing.
Right. So, I do have a couple of points around the other games in the league. If you want to go through them. So Bristol City is 1-0 up against Huddersfield. Coventry and Preston's 0-0. Stoke and Swansea's 1-0, and Blackburn is 1-0. So Swansea and Blackburn both being the away teams leading. The one I'm most interested in is the other 0-0, the Coventry Preston game. One, it's at Coventry, so all of those games can start going ahead now, which is fantastic. But is that the result that you'd expect from these two teams?
I mean, Preston don't concede or score many, do they? So it's...
Yeah, this is Preston's 7th game, and they've only had 1 goal in their games. That's it.
If you're a Coventry fan, you'd be a bit maybe peed off because I think Coventry will be winning it.
Oh, yeah. A couple of people in the chat have just said that Newcastle are 1-0 up at Liverpool. Mags are 1-0 up. Stephen Clark, Tyler Wadden, and P. Lodger all confirming. And Man City are 4 up against Nottingham Forest. That is mental.
Their new player Isaac have scored for them.
Oh, where was he from?
Sweden, I think.
Didn't they play like 82 million or something? Or was it? I'm thinking of Man U, aren't I? They paid like 84 million for a player that I've never heard of before.
I tell you what, the cup. You wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle were gone in the Champions League, would you? By the end of the season.
No, that'll be an interesting move. So, go for it, Jacob, sorry.
I'll be paid off if Newcastle in Champions League.
It might actually be good for the North East. It's about time we had some. I know I'd rather have it red and white, but I mean, I don't think it'd do the North East any harm.
Yeah, it would also bring better quality players into the academies at both Sunderland and Newcastle. Like it has been a good decade since like our youth systems have pumped out quality players like year on year. It's been a while. Like the last wave of really good players from the Northeast is the Henderson and Pickford era. It has been quite a while.
Newcastle up to
I'm all for it.
Newcastle up to 5th. I tell you what, the pressure could be starting on Clippity Clop, you know, if they lose tonight, because they've had as of title contenders, they've had a shocking start the season, haven't they?
Yeah, I think that on they matching when they won the league, they're already on par for half the season of losses that they had. Didn't they have like 4 losses that entire season? Thank you, Michael Fox, for the subscribe. Thank you very much. I'd rather watch my parents going at it than see the Mags in the Champions League, man. Oh, fair enough, Beluga. Fair enough.
Porn and bloody watch Newcastle into Champions League.
I'd rather jump in bed with my parents and pretty much got the Champions League.
No, see, I'd like to see them in the Champions League. I genuinely would, but I'd like to see them get fucking thrashed in every group game. So yeah, they've done enough. They've done their way into the Champions League. They've finished in the top 4 of the Prem. Fantastic, good for them. They've spent all the money to do that, and then it fucking fails the next season. That would be more funny, in my humble opinion.
It'd be typical. That's just typical Newcastle, though, bottling up. Just Newcastle, isn't it? They're well known for it.
Yeah, but the way they're spending money, though, I think 5th. If you look at how much they've invested versus the other big name clubs, they're above Chelsea. They're above Man City. Well, I wouldn't say they're above Man City. They're above Liverpool. They're above. They were above Man U, but not anymore. Like they are investing quite a lot into their club, so you'd expect it.
Yeah.
Also, as much as it gripes me to see like Newcastle doing well, they kind of if you invest the amount of money that they have in the areas that they have, you'd think that they would be in that kind of ballpark. It's a bit shit. It's like watching Germany win the World Cup again. We don't want to see it. Or Italy beating us in the Euro finals. It's
Oh, don't get me started on that foul on Saka. That was a clear red card. That.
Yes, it was. But it's the things that happen in football. You see the trends. If you're ahead of the trend or you excel at it, then you should be rewarded for it. Mike, I got that comment. I've still got it. Are you ready? Magpies are a serial pest here in Australia. Why should they be any different on the other side of the world? So do you know magpies, like the actual birds in Australia, are a protected species? You're not allowed to call them.
Really?
Yeah. And they're on the crests of 3 of the 7 major cities in like their local government. They have magpies on their crests. It's quite an interesting fascination. You can just put an arrow, you know. Yeah. Keith Nixon saying this Sunderland playing and buying so many youth to help our academy more is more than the Mags in Champions League. Yeah, I can see it working out. The way our current philosophy is, the whole Alex Neil, Tony Mowbray bullshit aside, I can see that working for us long term. That getting youth in, developing them at the club, investing in them, getting them competing against each other, getting them working as a unit, not as individuals. That's where we can excel. I don't think we've had that in the past. We've just bought a big name player for 40 million, 20 million, 6 million, whatever, and expected them to be like this fucking beacon of quality for the club, and it just doesn't work. The prime example I keep bringing up in that is Jack Rodwell. He was on
Yeah,
50 grand a week or something, and he sat on the bench for 3 years.
He was an arsehole.
He was a pleb. So yeah, throwing money at one player does work if that player wants to play. If they don't, it's a fucking waste of time.
His attitude on Sunderland till I die. Someone says to him, "Oh, you're playing, Jack," and he just sits back and goes, "Nah, mate," like that, and it's just like.
Yeah.
And he was also on the phone to someone coming out of Martin Baines' office, and he's like, "Oh, please, it's personal," and you're just like.
Oh, is your links not in my thing today? No, it's not. 2 seconds.
No, it's fine.
And that's Jacob. The odd little lads. There you go. So it's currently 0-0. So I'm going to update the title to 0-0. And yes, if you refresh your page quickly, you can see in the about bit that DJ and Jacob's channels are there. So if you want to give them a quick shout, and then come back to this channel, because this is where the better banter's at.
Of course, anybody who has subscribed, we do appreciate it. It does mean a lot, because we have really just started off, sort of, haven't we? So.
Yeah. Do you think we'll make changes in the second half? I think we need to, Mike. It's. I think the attacking side of it, we slow down as soon as we hit the final third. Like through the middle, we're quite strong, but we're not. We're passing it to our strikers in the penalties in the centre spot, the centre circle.
Is that a confidence thing?
What? We're getting the ball further down the pitch.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like the way we defend is everybody comes back and everybody moves forward together. So it's not like this big gap, like hoofing the ball forward. It's more the unit. So I kind of like that. It's more cohesive, but it's just slow to get goals. So I think we will make subs. This comment here is interesting. Welcome, Cal, by the way. He's popped in and says, "Can we call it a draw now?" Cal is a Rotherham fan, so that kind of tells you a little bit about how he thinks the game's going.
Ollie Robinson.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. What? Are you all right there, mate?
1st of September.
A bag of glue there.
Did you say you're putting the stream on Discord at half time?
Oh, yes, I did. So that'll be. Let me just. Can you mute yourself on Discord as well?
Yeah. Mute. Yeah. I'm muted on Discord. Yeah.
There you go.
You're a good man. You're a good one.
Hopefully that doesn't make you two disappear, but if it does, yes, it does. Sorry?
Could you imagine if it did make us disappear? It'd be just like.
It makes you disappear off the stream.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So I'll just make it literally physically bigger, and then use that. It's easy enough. It's huge. It's fucking huge. Kid from that, yeah. A really nice through ball would be nice. I think we can do that though. It's not out of our quality. It's just a case of execution. So Sunderland players are already out.
Yeah.
But the Rotherham players are clearly having a really long discussion at the back. Is the new French lad on the bench? No. So none of our signings that we've brought in this week are in the starting lineup or the bench, except for the Chilean kid. Is he Chilean or is he Cuban? I can't remember. Oh, Bennett. What nationality is Bennett, please? Because I forgot. I know he's South American.
Is he not Trinidad and Tobago?
No,
he's definitely not Trinidad and Tobago. No.
He's from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Thank you.
Well done there, Jacobson. That's it. It's started for 10 on University Challenge.
If I saw the flag, I could tell you, but all I knew it was red, white, and blue with a star in it. Are Sunderland fans happy that Swansea are beating Stoke at the moment? So, Cal, yes, we are. We're all laughing. We're all laughing quite a bit.
I'll laugh even more if we win, but at the moment, I want us to score a goal. I want us to do it.
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
I'm going to read them out. Costa Rican. Bennett. Right, we've kicked off in the second half. Game's underway. Rotherham start us off. Pritchard and Stewart are chasing down the ball. Tries to whip it down the right-hand side, but it's cleared out by our number 3. We're looking good already in this half.
The right-sided centre back.
Can you see this, DJ, as well?
Yeah, absolutely spot on. Thank you.
Perfect. Jacob, if you download Discord, create an account.
Sunderland half.
So do I press that home button?
If it's on your phone, then probably it's not a good idea to do it now. We'll do that. We'll do it for the next game.
Yeah, I don't think you can watch the stream on your phone, can you? It's got to be desktop.
I don't know.
No.
Is that Susan?
Halfway line, Peltier.
That's it, Susan.
Out wide
Susan
again then
Bennett.
to Ferguson, who plays it
Costa
back
Rica.
to goalkeeper Johansson.
He is on the bench. Let me just. I'm going to use this bit here to show you the team lineups to see who can and can't come on the pitch.
Either two
So
have
we'll go
made a
to
change.
studio mode.
As the ball
Go on to that.
at
Right click.
Pritchard, quite viciously. It's
Any news on
gone out for
Manchester
throw
United winger Amion Diallo for Sunderland? Apparently he's been spotted
this time.
carrying his sack outside some airport or something.
So, yeah. Do you find it interesting that both teams are rolling out with a 4-3-1-2 formation? Is that the new standard of the Championship? 3 at the back, 4 in the middle, and then 3 attacking at the same time in a. Oh, Sunderland looking good in this first couple of minutes. Ahmad has signed. Yes.
Man City 5-0 up.
Turn away and get the ball
Ella Sims
inside
brings
to
it down,
Evans. He's
spin,
done that.
and
Evans
again
gets it across
too
to
high, but it was
pushes
a
it
lot
on
to
now
ask
to
for
Neil.
that to go on the target.
Neil.
Not gonna lie.
5-0 to Man City. Dear, dear.
Are all goals by Haaland? Because that would be hilarious.
No. Cancelo 50 and then Alvarez.
Sends it over.
Okay. Right, so our lineup is Patterson in goal, Sirkin, Bath and 09 at the back, Clark on the left wing, Gooch on the right wing, Evans, Neil at holding mid, Pritchard as a cam, and then Stewart and Sims.
Opportunity again.
And then it doesn't show me the subs.
Goes begging.
Thanks for the subs, guys. Love you loads. Love you loads.
Start of this second
Man
half.
City 5, Alvarez, man. Why can't we comment on the bloody...
Down the right, Ben Wiles on the right wing. Inside to Rathbone.
Why can't we comment on the Premier League games? Pritchard attacking. Come on. Gives it to Sims. Sims Stewart to Sims.
I'm just trying to pass it into the friggin'.
Can see another 9-0 to City. Do you know what I found funny? The other day, 2 managers got sacked. Both of them because they lost 9-0. Is that like the standard? If your team loses 9-0,
oh, lovely cut inside. Go on, son.
Oh. Trying to find Sims.
Try to play a 1-2.
Come on, Sunderland. We're murdering these at the minute, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we've been like this the entire game, mate. We're attacking, we're a lot more clear flowing. They're trying to hoof it up. The only time they're getting any kind of half effort is when
I was just trying to pass the ball into the box. Is that what I was trying to pass the ball in? Should we have a shot from outside the box? Should we be a bit more?
Like I said, just placement. I think when we're shooting, we're trying to bullet it as hard as we can. It's not any precision to the shots at all. I think challenge the keeper, shoot at the keeper, have the like our first goal against Wickham in the final. Shoot at the keeper, get him to challenge it.
And out comes Benny, crashes into Evans.
Staff.
Throw to.
I don't know why, but Tony Mowbray reminds me of my granddad.
Free kick.
Like a lot.
Pritchard went to take quickly. Rathbone had
Come on, Sunderland.
Just a really shout.
And,
a lot of empty seats, but I think a lot of people are still having the mince pies.
Mad as sign, said Stephen.
It's on the official account now on Instagram.
So players keep doing it.
And 10 shots, get in, lads. Get one in.
Rashford's
we
still
do
right in
deserve
front of
to
him,
get
but
3
now
points out of this game.
he
I'm
has
not going to
got back the 10
bullshit
yards.
here.
It's
It's,
Pritchard on this left-hand
Definitely
side,
better
just
than
down
Norwich
from
game because
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
second
Mowbray
was
drives
turned
the
off a
ball
bit
into the
and
penalty area, but it's
it's
headed
both
in the air.
I don't know, you know.
Will drop
I don't think we're
away,
playing
tucked
better
away by
than we did
Barlaser
against Norwich. I
to
think
the right
Norwich are a
wing
better
of
opposition,
Benny,
and that's
back
the
to
difference.
Barlaser, who's cleared
Norwich
it
were
straight to
naturally going to
Evans
be
on the
more
left-hand
attacking
side.
than this Rotherham
He's
team.
given the
I think
ball
we put
away.
out a very
Benny
similar amount
swings
of
his foot through it, looking
effort
for the
from our
shot.
players. It's just
Washington through
because
the middle.
if we're putting the same
Patterson will
effort
beat him
against
to
different
it in the
oppositions,
Is it concerning if this
Gets the
finishes
ball
0-0?
up
The fact
into
like
the
we're struggling to
Rotherham
score again, or do you think it's?
no,
Gets his head in
I'm going to
Ferguson on the
I'm
far
going
side,
to take it
but
as a
this will roll
positive for a
back
clean sheet. That's
to
my ultimate
O'Neill.
aim in this game now.
Neil behind him
They've got
is
some big
O'Neill,
defenders,
getting into
Rotherham, haven't
Barnes
they?
in the middle.
Yeah, Norton
to
Cruffy has
Sirkin,
been lucky not to
Sirkin
be in the
wide to
in
Clark, just in front of Tony Mowbray.
the bookies.
Trying to get away from Norton
bookies,
Cuffy, the
in the-
18-year-old
in the
pulls
book
him down.
already.
It's a yellow card.
Can I just call
for
out
Norton
quickly?
Cuffy.
We've moved up to somehow onto 610 subscribers, so that's fucking awesome. Thank you very much.
It's fantastic. Yeah, thanks for all the subs on the channels and that's great, isn't it?
That's genuinely insane. I was, yeah. Thank you very much.
0-0, 51st
And
minute.
we've hit 50 likes as well. 51. That's
Fantastic.
Right. Now back to the
Pritchard
football.
just placing
Pritchard
the
is standing
ball,
over this free kick. He's looking
8
like he's going to whip it in
yards
to
in
the edge
touch
of
on
the 18.
Left-hand side.
Penalty spot. Pritchard.
Oh, I thought that was going to bust the net.
Was that Luke?
Referee jogs into
Was
the
that Luke?
centre.
No, it was Bath.
Players lined
Oh,
up on
God's
the
sake, I was
back
expecting that
line,
to
a few
burst the net there like.
lone souls around and about them.
Why did people say
Pritchard
Bath?
swings
It's
this
Bath.
in. Good
It's
ball
Bath
in.
with two T's.
Oh, he's wide.
Bath. Isn't it Bath?
Is that Luke or 9?
It's
There's no R in
Not.
Bath.
he threw himself
Bath.
at it.
Get
And
in,
headed just
man.
wide
It's
and left
too
post.
close. Too close to
You've got
call.
to score. You've got to hit the target.
That
Cirkin
looked as every
inside
you
the
can hear
area.
everybody's
Rosie's
intake
saying
of
get
breath. He
in.
thought it was going in. It's gone wide.
Come on, son, for God's sake.
0-0 still, but here's Cirkin.
Clark whips it in.
Clearance by Rotherham.
Come on! Get
In
in!
the penalty area.
Get in!
Cirkin.
Fucking Ross Stewart. There you go.
Cirkin. Pritchard was waiting for the ball.
there you are, Alex Neil.
Come on.
Now with Clark on the left-hand side.
Get
Clark
in!
Trying to get past Harding, puts a ball in the
Nana's
penalty
misses.
area. Ross Stewart.
What a roar from the stadium, right?
Ross Stewart
Oh,
buries
you know
it,
it's coming out, don't you? You know it's coming out.
leaving Johansson no chance. It's 1-0 to
We're getting
Sunderland.
it. We're getting it.
I tell you what,
We're
credit
winning.
to Clark. Excellent wing played out. And what a good finish that was from Ross Stewart.
Mop head on. What are we going to do?
Fantastic.
Driven right through the box.
Fully deserved.
To Stewart.
We started the second half on the front foot.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Rosie.
Get in.
We were behind, weren't we? It was like that Gillingham game. Rose was like, and we're like,
Quality
Sunderland
goal
won,
from the
Rotherham
lads.
nil.
I'm just going to get everybody who's celebrated in the chat on
Well, Anth's wearing his red and white
Full
rat.
credit actually as well to Cirkin in the build-up
Paul
to all
Crampton.
that. Kept
Get
going with
in.
Pritchard, kept plugging
Build it
away,
and they
then
will come,
Clark's
says
cross,
Huchinsky.
driven
Getting a tattoo
through the
on my
penalty
hoop,
area,
emphasising
and
the Owen
Stewart
Mowbray.
Clark got
6
you
yards
too.
out, able to smash it home low under
Gullard, get
Johansson.
in. Keith Nicks, get in. Colin, yes.
So Sunderland now.
I just hope Alex Neil doesn't get us sitting back too much now.
Getting
Concentrate.
back.
you mean Tony Mowbray?
Drogba,
Now
Loch
they
Ness
need to
Drogba, says
get the
Colin.
ball clear. Dan Neil
Away,
knocks it out to the
Bill,
halfway
get
line.
in, says Callan.
Comes back from
Callum,
Rotherham.
Linton.
Pritchard.
I need a pint for
Heading
them,
away
lads.
to Clark on this left-hand side.
Oh,
To
and
Pritchard.
Barlaser for
Just in his
Rotherham
own
gets
half
another
in
yellow
front of
card.
Paul Warren.
They're frustrated
Foul
now,
play,
shall we say.
Barlaser.
Jack Clark has torched the defo back all night. I
Free
agree
kick.
with that.
I tell you what,
Sunderland.
there was something about that goal that felt good.
Shake your pom pom.
Again, booked.
Take it on.
Salah.
Loch Ness Drogba will take Sunderland to the Premier League.
What a noise. Can you hear that at the stadium,
Former
right?
Newcastle
Bullets.
man
Yeah,
Fines.
mate, it's fucking
Notebook of
fantastic
Tony
noise.
Harrington.
Get in. Get in. No, go Frasham.
Sunderland leading 1-0.
Getting
Go
in.
Frasham.
Says Canny
Just
back.
keep feeding Clark the ball.
I like that one. Keep it going. Canny that like.
It's been booked.
Fluke Stoke.
Yeah,
Winning
yeah,
face,
yeah.
winning face.
Put pressure on him.
Fuck the wags.
Cirkin will
And
take
Pennywell
the
is
free kick
just
on the
about
left
to
here, just on
go and change his boxes.
halfway.
There we go.
almost
We're going for a second here.
On the touchline.
Boxes, aren't you?
Swings it up looking
You've
for
done a
Sims.
nuclear
It'll be
bomb.
headed away by Wood. Headed back down to Pritchard looking for Sims. Comes
Come on,
out to
someone
Neil.
says Nat with a Sheffield Wednesday badge.
Out to Gooch
What
wide on the
more
right.
than
Gooch got to try and get.
I was going to put the Stewart goal on YouTube, so I recorded it off my phone, but I'm not going to risk doing anything anymore. I need to be really behave myself.
Gooch on that far side.
Yeah, be a good boy.
Was that Clark that did the assist there for Stewart?
Yeah, Clark. Jack Clark.
All in light green, lightish green.
So Keith Nix has asked, can't see the game tonight. Any recognisable differences in playing style you can spot straight away? He said earlier a little different in formation. Any other big things? Yes, in that we are attacking down the wings more often. We are feeding it out wide. We're not trying to drive it through the middle. We're using the wing play a lot more often in this game, and it is working quite well for us. And that might be a thing we can change around for each team.
Thanks for the subscribe, whoever's just done that. Thank you very much. Another Christmas card getting down the post to you soon. Thank you.
We do need that. So is Callum Linton. Our fans are the best.
Brilliant, get in on well in the championship. Come on, says Philly Wright.
I think it's going to be Balassa who takes the free kick.
That was a strange clearance attempt. Ellis McKinney, thank you very much.
Stephen Simpson, cheers, Alicia Mustard, got Gary Bennett on TV.
Swings it up to the edge of the penalty area.
And Sean Holbrook. What's happened? Are we all subbing because Sunderland scored?
Thank you. Trying to get in from the corner.
Sure was. Stuart, great club. Biggest team. Who were the biggest team now in the Championship in League One?
And a free kick to Sunderland.
League One, I'd say Derby.
Quickly taken by Pritchard over the top.
Derby.
Come on, lads. We've got to keep this pressure up. We've got to go for number 2.
Tries to turn and get away.
Mate, that pass.
That was a sloppy pass, wasn't it?
That was really soft.
Into Dan Neil, who's surely
Work that one out.
Offside anyway.
And it's
Sunderland. Now Gooch.
Sunderland FC.
I think Washington
We're
is
by
down
far the
Rotherham in
best
the
team
Sunderland half. It's a
the
throw
world has ever
to
seen.
Sunderland.
Rosie's just says, can she be moderator on the channel?
We'll come back now to see what the situation is with
absolutely, Rose.
Connor Washington, I think.
I don't know how to do it from
Civil
there.
penalty.
I have to do it from here.
He's going to get some treatment.
God, when was the last time you heard a noise like this at the stadium? Like, I mean, brilliant, isn't it?
It's absolutely awesome. Is it the new manager bounce, do you think?
There's coming across.
I do think there's a lot of that involved. I mean, the players are going to be more settled, aren't they? And
it was with Pritchard and now with Dan Neil.
I do think now it's not a bad choice, sort of Tony Mowbray. I mean, he's level-headed, isn't he? He's certainly got experience, and I think that's what we need with these young lads of ours.
I genuinely don't think these players have changed at all throughout this manager's uncertainty. On the pitch, at least, they've kept doing their job. That's what I'm really impressed with. I think the players that we've brought in, the players that we've got at the club now want to be at the club. That's I think, a big shout.
You know, the lads deserve that lead, especially the way they've started.
Yeah, the lads have deserved that lead,
but they've got to keep it up.
We've got to keep it up, as Gary Bennett says. We can't be complacent. We just can't. This is a classic scenario what away teams do when they come to stage right if they're losing. Slow the game down. Let's have an injury. This is what they're doing, and a lot of teams did this last season at Stadium right, if you remember. And slow the game down because we were putting the foot down on the accelerator. So every time that happens, the opposition, we need to slow the pace of this game down a bit, and that's exactly what him on there is doing on the floor, because there's sod all wrong with him. He'll be up in a minute.
He's got a bleeding nose. He's got a bleeding nose. Like you can see the
get him off the pitch then. Drag him off the pitch.
No, this is exactly what happened to Stuart in the first 5 minutes, mate. So it would be a double standard if we drag him off the pitch. He needs to be treated on the pitch and then taken off by the medical staff once he's bleeding his stop.
No, but seeing as the away team, I think he should be dragged off by the ankles.
No. I know it's a bit frustrating, but we're in the lead. It's wasting their
Injuries,
time,
although
not
this one's
ours.
being dragged out
Don't
again, and
mind.
finally
What's the
Let's
Okie Kokie song again for Tony Mowbray?
heading
I'll let the
forward.
chat
Again, it looks
answer
as though there's
that.
a knock in the face, doesn't it? There's
Yeah,
the way he's, put his
You
arms
put
around
your
it,
left.
up,
You do.
they'll be
across his
making a
face.
change soon.
Is it
won't
like
they?
flag up,
I
arms
would
up, or
imagine.
something, and you're
I mean-
offside? Something like that.
So
We've got the centre
RGX
forward, Tommy.
says Sunderland
Yeah,
are bad.
Tommy,
Lol.
experienced,
Yeah.
I mean, like
centre
categorically we're not, and categorically
forward, been
we're
at,
better than
Hull the last few
13 other
seasons,
teams
Tommy
in
Eaves
this league. 14 other teams in this league
signed in the
right now.
absence
So
now of
Where
Michael
did you get your
Smith,
week
of
from?
course.
Because you do know we are going to have one. So this is going to be a
Oh.
thing now when we leave.
Actually was the
Do
player
you
that
want?
got
Do you
the
want
knock, the
me to
centre
find?
half.
It's
He
off
is now
Amazon,
back
mate.
on, play resumes.
We're going to have to all start to wear them when they're winning, don't we?
Away though by Peltier, straight through the middle.
Where we are?
Can't even wear it at work the next day. Can we taxi?
Forwards again by Cirkin to
Sunderland,
Pritchard.
hi, hello, how you doing?
Looking for Gooch on the right
There we
into the
go.
penalty area.
Come on, Sunderland.
Dribbles in and pulls it straight back into the path of Rathbone.
We've annihilated these so far. Like,
I'm gonna pop it into the chat. Where? Oh God,
Up to the
wrong
halfway
one.
line. Danny Bart
Wrong
here
one.
on the
There you go.
left-hand side.
I'm
Then
gonna pop it into the
he
chat.
gets it again and plays
This
it across
hat.
to Luke O'Nien. Half
If
an
you
hour
want it,
or
it's
so to
literally
play,
pennies.
plus injury time, added time. Gooch
How
wide
much
on
was
the
it?
right. West Ham
£11.99.
one, Spurs one. Here's Sims.
Oh, you
Stewart
do the
lays it off
Tony
on the
Mowbray.
right to Neil.
You put your left.
Neil drives
I
the
keep
ball into the
doing my
penalty
left and I
area.
put my
Wood
right
whips it
in.
away
What's
from
that about?
Sims.
Great ball in.
It's on the
Headed
left
out
hand
from
side
Bow
for you.
at the corner.
Great ball in
Oh,
by Dan
you
Neil.
do the Tony Mowbray.
I don't know it.
oh, what are you doing, Pato?
Love the stream, but
Rotating
please
down
don't sing. Okay, I'll stop.
Penalty
I'll
area on
stop,
the
Richard. Thank
goal
you.
line, but Stewart,
I appreciate the
it's caught
feedback.
on the foot.
Not the X Factor.
Hobbles away as the ball is at the other end. Bart gets it back to
Ross
Patterson.
Stewart is the best.
Oh,
Patterson.
it
Spencer
takes some
says Ross
chances,
Stewart
doesn't
is
it?
the best
chances,
on
and he's got
earth.
away with one again.
I think he's.
Wiles
Silly.
trying to
I
get
don't
through
know.
the
I think
middle.
Sims and
Lays it off
Stewart
behind
together as
into
a
Rathbone.
partnership are going to be
The
lethal.
overlap from Ferguson on the left-hand side.
They are.
Rathbone still with it.
Showing a little bit of
Turns,
possession
play
here,
out
Rotherham
to
though, they're on the
Ferguson,
attack.
wide on the left here.
So
Back into
Sunderland says
Rathbone.
hi. Hi Sunderland.
Hello.
Rathbone leaves it for Balassa, who
You do
rolls it
realise
into the
I've not had
centre
my
to
tea.
Peltier into
I've got straight in from
Benny.
work.
Back out to
That's-
Rathbone.
oh, well played.
Balassa,
That's well played.
down the
Cleverly
left
hits it
again
off the
That's Luke
Rotherham
O'Nien doing
player.
it. You can tell the mags are in the chat there.
to
Yeah.
Balassa.
You always get it.
Peltier's just behind him, and he slips it into Ogeni in the
Deluded.
penalty
They're
area.
the
Burnley,
most
Luke
best.
O'Nien gets in front of
We
him.
just have to say welcome to the Newcastle fans that's going on.
Great
Check it
defending
out.
by Luke O'Nien.
That was intelligent
Sorry, mate.
play from Luke O'Nien.
But Anthony Patterson needs
Adam
to
Stewart
do
comes in with a
better. You know,
perfect
we've
comment
talked
right
about it
now.
in the first half
Stoke
regarding
losing, Sunderland
the
are
balls
winning.
going
You
back to
clearly
him. He's
don't
gotta
need
make
Alex
them
Neil.
decisions. He's just putting us under
I'll tell you
pressure.
what, I'll happily say that at
Risky,
full time
another
if it
player
stays the
down.
same.
This time it's
But
Agreed.
supporting Sunderland for so many
It's
years.
only half an hour away, mate.
he got in
Yeah,
the
it
penalty
is.
area at the
But,
other end
you know,
when
we were
he's
2-0 up against
he
QPR with
limped
freaking
back,
4 minutes to
hobbled
go.
back. Now he's
And I'll
just
put my foot in it,
leaving
says
the
QPR, I never score in a month of Sundays, we're
Sitting
fine,
down
Anne. Oh,
inside
and
the-
it's a goal, says Anne.
Sunderland half. The change coming out. Rotherham are making a change.
Tom Eaves, isn't it?
The others left.
Well,
How have we
you've seen
played
that- well, that's
overall?
gonna be the case. I think you
So
might be
before
right.
the
It is,
goal,
yeah.
I was disappointed that we
Eaves
hadn't
is
got a
gonna come
goal.
on for Rotherham.
So Rosie says it pretty much in one word,
Benny, or would it be
fantastic.
Washington? It's Washington's coming off.
I think this current scoreline
Washington
is
coming off,
actually
yeah.
underselling how
Straight
well
swap.
Sunderland have played today. It should be
It's
2 or
coming in
3
the,
coming up,
50.
but we're in the lead. That's all that
64th
matters.
minute.
We've got one more goal. As long as we keep a clean sheet, we win this game now.
First change of
And
the evening.
yeah, the 2 chances they've had on target were straight at the keeper. and
It's
stuff.
funny, isn't it? You were saying before,
Walking off
you
to
take
the
a
far
clean sheet
side.
0-0, you know, because it's a draw as well. But now, if
Tom Eaves on then.
if this game
alongside
finished
Benny.
1-1, this draw would feel like a defeat.
6'3",
Again,
the
another
forward,
one,
Yeah.
like the QPR one, like
Yeah.
the Cov one.
30 years old now.
Gonna get a free kick later on. Pritchard will
And,
smash it in the
Stewart
back of the net. That'll be fucking
stretches
quality.
his leg a
More
couple
goals,
times
the
and
better
waits
in
to
this
come
league
back
as well,
on on
because
the
goal difference will
far
make
side.
a huge impact at the end of the
And a
season.
Goal kick for
Oh.
Go on, go on.
Patterson, then
One
away to our
attack.
right at the
Lifted across.
North
Clock it's in!
Get in!
Yellow.
Oh!
Pushes across the chest.
Oh,
Yeah,
get
very
everybody
much
bound. Ant, chuck us that wig over, will ya?
Clark,
No.
Ant, chuck us that wig, I'll catch it.
plays it across here.
You need to buy more than one, Anthony, so every time we score, you need to put
Hey.
Great
Right.
finish, Ross
You
Stewart.
guys got someone to
Ross Stewart again. Was that Clark again with the assist?
You're literally getting hidden from
I
the
tell you
camera,
what,
so you'll
nothing to
never be
stop
seen
that.
again.
Excellent. It's that
5.
combination again, Nick. Clark,
Clark.
Stewart. Great ball by Clark. Great pace. I tell you what, a good finish again by Ross Stewart.
Oh, beautiful that, like.
That was a quality goal. Come on, Sunderland.
He's ripping the new Arsenal's Clark on the down the wing there, like.
Just say a big welcome to the new channel moderator, just me.
Well, cheers. I first spotted Rosie went 2-0, but I didn't know. She must be slightly ahead, but I didn't realise I was thinking she was on about another game or something. Go on there, Rosie, lass.
God, imagine if we actually end up winning 6-0.
6-0 is stupid, but like I said, goal difference is going to be huge. Fucking punish this team while they're on a wobbler.
I've got to say, it was quick play.
How are the lads? Cameron
Another goal
Goff.
for Stewart, he's got a
Sunderland
hat-trick.
business. Who is Alex
Great
Neil,
to
says
Clark.
David Scott.
Well, you said
Another goal for
earlier, get
hat-trick.
it to Clark, get it to Clark, and it's certainly
Goal, get in, yes,
proving
fucking get
worthwhile
in.
in
We
doing
are
so.
Sunderland.
here.
Tony Mowbray's red and white
We're
army.
Sunderland till I
We're
die.
Sunderland.
We're Sunderland tie die. We're tie die. Sunderland tie die.
Keep it, lads. Yes, again, good luck, Tony Mowbray.
So it's down
Thank you,
by
Brian.
Lancet With the referee, be a bit careful.
Rotherham, before today's game,
Sunderland are
haven't
gonna make a
conceded
change.
any goals in the second half, while
It's gonna
Chris
come
has
on.
done 2 already, and it could be more.
As the ball played down towards
So
Sims.
let's fucking go.
I just want to see.
Like,
I want to see
Flicking into
Sims.
the path of Stewart
get
with his
some-
head. Back to the
BK
keeper,
asked,
he's
who
quick,
asked,
Stewart.
who said Stewart wouldn't be
They closed
missed?
him down.
Did you say that,
Cirkin
DJ?
nods it
No,
down.
I was reading a
Blackburn
comment
heads
on
gets it
social
back.
media.
Ah,
He's missing too many sitters,
Cirkin,
Stewart.
loose ball picked up by Pritchard.
No, Stewart's class. He's absolutely
you
quality.
want to check if that tweet's been deleted
Back
now?
to Patterson.
No, send a
Closed
big
down, but
middle
he gets
finger
the
to
ball
that
away from
comment because it's
Rathbone
just.
up into the centre circle
Woo!
of Peltier.
Loch Ness Drogba.
Headed away, it's headed back onto
What
Sims.
minutes
now
are the
won
goals
back
in?
by
Feed is too small. Oh,
Wiles,
sorry.
out to Ferguson, who's caught by Gooch.
Oh.
Oh, he's pulled him back.
Is that?
I tell you what, I don't know if you guys
Sorry, Sophie.
guys agree, but I would say this is our best performance this season.
They're going to make another
No,
substitution.
it's matching the QPR game for me, but obviously the QPR game went a different way towards the end.
From Huddersfield.
Pritchard's off.
And
Robert's
Pritchard's
on.
been superb.
Pritchard's coming off, and
So match summary, the goal times are Ross Stewart in the 52nd minute with a Jack Clark
Pritchard is
assist,
about to take
and
free kick
in
on
the
far
65th
side.
minute with another Jack Clark assist.
But
So 52-65.
And don't forget people on the chat as well, seeing that we have scored another goal. If you can subscribe to Ant's channel, and you can click the subscribe as well to the links in the description of our channels as well. Thank you very much. And you never know, because you do that, that might actually trigger something off that might get a third. So who knows?
Yeah. Until now, we need another.
So the change is made.
Only need one more for your new prediction.
Yeah, I said 2-2. I hope the fuck I'm wrong, Ant.
I hope you're fucking wrong as well.
Clark, though, will
I'm
take
catching
the
up on
free
the
kick
chat.
now
Oh, that
from
was
the
straight in the keeper's arms.
right-hand
Prediction
side.
was, I'm
Sunderland
glad
leading
could be
2-0.
wrong if we get some more. 2 Clark
And
assists.
everybody lined up on the edge of the
Hey,
penalty area.
buddy! Oh, can nobody
Clark
else
then
like the video, please? Nobody else,
curls this
because we're
into
on
the
funny
box and
number.
straight to the keeper.
And oi oi.
Far too comfortable for him.
Why don't we get 59? That's the same age as Tony Mowbray.
Roughly half the second half now to see out.
Right, we're attacking through the middle. Oh, go on. Oh, that was a dirty slide.
Loose ball picked up on the far side by.
Go on, Sunderland player, get to it, get to it.
The penalty area.
How
Still
much do a
going,
different
shot
side do we
blocked.
look compared to when we played these last season, though?
Stewart by Evans into the
Unreal,
box.
isn't it?
Neil,
We look
Neil
really
brought
good.
down, he's got the
Kenneth
goal.
says he
Sims
said
is
2-2 as
onside.
well. 2-2 is
Sims trying to
very
get
good
away from
considering
high. Was it
only have
Peltier?
2 left.
Peltier who slides in.
Only have 2 in
Keeps the
5
ball in on
games.
the far side.
Rotherham have only let 2 in 5 games. That's really impressive that we've basically
Smashes
put
it
them
out.
back
Excellent.
tonight.
Tries to get the crowd behind him.
We've literally plucked their arse hairs out tonight. We really have.
Fantastic work,
To
great.
Sunderland, yeah.
It's not all boxing
I
shows.
bet Rotherham fans will be throwing remote controls at the TV.
In
Loving the
69th,
chance too.
nearly
Thank
70
you.
minutes played.
Sophie, welcome along.
Oh, there's something happening.
2-0
Not-
to
There's
Sunderland.
Not to
something
sound weird,
happening.
but
There's
I
something
had a dream
happening.
Sunderland would
There's
win
something
2-1.
happening. There's
Cross
something
field,
happening.
Is there?
There's something
Clark.
happening. Guillotine!
Inside his own half here. Lifting one over the top. Stewart on a hat-trick, of course. Just lays
He's
it
a
back off behind him.
maniac,
Going
maniac
in.
on the floor.
The penalty area, still going. Clark still going.
Give the ball to Jack Clark and he will
What
score.
a goal that is!
3-0.
Unbelievable.
Pritchard comes off to Roberts
on
and
and on.
Jack Clark just runs through
on.
their entire defence.
And then with his
It's
right
got to be like
foot
4 or 5
slipping
players
into
who
the
run
bottom
through
left
there.
corner. 3-0 to Sunderland.
3-0.
What a goal that is.
I said to you, didn't I?
Jack Clark,
Get it
he's
now.
on
If you
fire.
give all of our
That's
channels
what
a
he said, give him the
subscribe,
ball.
there'll be another goal.
I tell you what,
So, yeah,
excellent.
well done. Thanks for that.
Fantastic dribble, but
Man
Subscribe.
finish
City
it off as well.
6.
Great composure.
Get in again.
So
Get
hit that
in again.
subscribe button on Ant's channel and on the links in the description below, and that'll trigger off a
What a
thought for
fucking
someone, I'm
game.
sure of it. Come on, lads.
Mate, That
Wonderful goal
that is
from
the goal
Jack
of the
Clark,
game.
a
I know
wonderful
Stewart scored too, but
individual
that was just
goal.
pure quality.
He just kept going,
Come on.
kept going.
Giving
I'm
Jack
tempted
Clark
to
having a
have
massive
him
game.
to be
2
the
assists and a goal.
Now,
He's man of the match for me.
Sunderland lead
Don't deserve it,
Rotherham
Rotherham are better.
United
Well, categorically
by
nothing. Not
3
DLA.
goals to 0.
Not grammatically
Great
correct.
goal.
You can't go
Fantastic individual goal that.
wrong.
Tony Mowbray couldn't have asked for a better
Rotherham's
And that's a
probably
player
looking,
playing with
what?
confidence, isn't he?
Get some playing
What
time
is
in there
going
for
on?
all this place. Really good point, Keith. Really good point.
So now
Mhm.
Sunderland starting to enjoy the party.
Damn, it's going to be 3-3 now, says Bonnie's miniature.
Welcome
Alex
to
who?
Sunderland,
Says
Tony
Dav.
Mowbray.
Listen to the fans. Fuck Alex now.
Seymour
Fuck
says,
Alex now.
On a hat-trick.
Fuck
Jack
Alex.
Clark.
Yeah, that's what I can
Well,
hear.
if
I
that
thought I
for
could
Tony
hear
Mowbray,
something
you'd be
there.
thinking, wow,
It's coming from.
is it like
Trying
this
to work
every
out which
week?
side that is.
Yes, it is.
Ellis Sims. I think he might have been offside for that.
I just
Sunderland
hope
looking
Si-
for a fourth.
Coventry 0, Preston 1.
I just hope Sims isn't feeling left out.
Here.
I think he might be, but do you know what? It's not because he hasn't been there.
Oh,
It's just
lucky.
He scores when he wants. Just give
goes
him.
when he wants, yeah. I hope Alex Neil is listening to this game. Let's have a look at the league table. What are the score? So Coventry are losing 1-0. They remain bottom of the league. Huddersfield are losing 1-0, and Stoke
Oh,
are
he's
losing
the loud,
1-0.
he's the loud champ
Great
coming.
tackle. Luke
That's
O'Neill,
it, Robertson.
fantastic.
I feel wonderful, thank you. Good, Susan. We're on the up.
Really see a way
Well,
back
to be
for
fair,
Rotherham, but,
it's
not
just
speak too
Sunderland
soon.
drama, typical Sunderland drama, leading into this game.
In fairness, this second half, Sunderland.
What a
barely
fucking
had any
start for
defending to
Tony
do.
Mowbray's career here, though,
They have
right?
two at the moment, but Luke O'Neill again has got in front of.
Tell you what,
Benny,
he's
but the
playing
whistle's
well.
gone.
Graham, I'm not going to
O'Neill
read that
knows
out,
himself,
but
innit?
He
that's
is,
funny.
had a great game on Saturday.
Yeah.
What a goal.
Taking a
It's
little bit
surely
of a
game
knock
over
there.
now as
Just
the
got
winger
an
cuts in
offside
from the
knock
left
there
flank,
and,
scores a
free
Messi-esque
kick
wonder
to
goal
Sunderland.
to put the Black Cats.
I tell you what's good though.
Who said
Who are
that? That's a
just
really
joining
good
us on
quote.
BBC
What's
Radio
good about it as
Newcastle.
well is that we don't play this
Lead
weekend, so we can have we
3-0,
can milk this even more. We
second
can milk
half
it for
goal,
Saturday
Jack
and
Clark
Sunday.
Stewart.
Yeah.
Lovely
We've
individual
got
effort from Jack Clark.
our next game's on Monday, isn't it?
Mhm.
For both
Like everybody
Stewart's
else in this
goals.
league.
So Clark's had a hand in all 3 goals.
Defo,
tonight.
it's going to be 9-0 tonight, says Colin B. Or Defo 9th.
And
Sorry,
we've
I
still
thought you meant
got at least
9-0.
20 minutes to play because there'll be.
I tell you what, I
40
feel good
minutes
tonight. I
added
don't
on.
know about you lot. I'm really going to enjoy my pot noodle tonight.
Goal kick for Sunderland
Board should realise investment means mega
Patterson
money into the Premier League.
down the
because-
right of centre.
Are we having another
Over
shot?
Sims, head hard
Jack
and
Clark
headed
to
away.
Stewart, and it goes
Headed on by
just
Evans, back again by
wide.
Barlaser.
We need more
Evans
subscribers, and then that
Knocks
means
it down.
Yeah,
knock it away
click
to
the
Wiles,
subscribe button,
Stewart to
chaps,
Sims
and
to
click
Jack.
the subscribe
Here's
on the
Clark
links
again,
in the description
down
as
the
well.
left-hand side. Curls
Up
the
to
ball
8th now.
in.
Fancy
Oh,
leaving the
just
club
past
with
the
a
post.
48k stadium for.
The outstretched foot of Ross Stewart.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him at the present
Robert,
moment.
thank you very
I
much.
could
They're-
see another one coming.
I don't like
They're
calling
getting a
them
good
out.
understanding now.
These two
They've
don't
made a
mind, but
move
I
in the
don't like
ball.
calling them out.
They
Surely we
will
can't
be
lose
sick
it
of
from
the
here,
sight
or
of him,
can we?
Rotherham.
Mike,
Ball
I
up here
don't
to
think.
Bark, head clear. Drops the
Paul
ball,
Newman.
Rathbone
Paul-
gets
Paul-
it.
I don't think
Paul
it's
Newman,
that
Paul
good.
Newman,
On
sorry.
the left.
I think it's going to be a
And
clean sheet for
High
us.
is on the right.
The amount of attacking prowess that
As
Rotherham have shown
Back it
tonight
comes through to
is
Richard Wood
non-existent.
in the middle
But
for
that doesn't
Rotherham.
mean they won't score,
Looking for
because
Tommy.
261 in the chat, man.
Yeah, by
How good
Cirkin,
is
brings
this?
the ball
I mean,
away.
we're having a
It's
party
into
tonight, guys. We're having a
him.
party.
George Dean I normally go with my granddaughter, but
Like,
she's
you
in
can't
Sunderland.
do it.
In their own half, left side.
Look,
of
you must
central
got to what? Yeah,
midfield.
George, you know, let her go to the fucking games again.
Another
Sorry,
sub to
mate,
make it
but
3 more subs.
Yeah,
his
double
granddaughter and her
substitution
nana
by,
need to go to the game more often.
and
Because
this will
this
be
is
their
that
final.
good with
Jamie
Tom, that
McCart,
Jack,
against the Smoggies on Monday as well.
George Kelly.
So
Benny. So Rotherham are making
Jamie
2
McCart
subs.
is
Both of them
coming on,
are attacking,
and it's,
surprisingly
Harding
enough,
who's come
not
off, isn't it?
defensive.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Well, Benny's
Lamb
Benny's
chop.
coming off by the looks of things.
Oh, Benny's coming off, yeah.
lamb chop. Who's
And
saying
it's
lamb
Kelly
chop?
who's going to replace him.
Come on, number 4.
Yeah.
And
Would love to
Barlas is
see a
coming
hat
on.
trick.
Jamie Lindsay.
This is a good game.
Replaced by
It's in a lull because
Jamie
Rotherham are
Lindsay.
making 2
That's
subs to
all by
stop our attacking prowess.
Changes made
Have you
by
put your Sunderland scarf on, mate? Do you want me to put mine on?
second half, the
Yeah.
75th
Get a
minute.
Chinese and splash
So I
the
put this
cash.
over my hood as well.
Liverpool have equalised.
Oh, happy days, Bula.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get in.
happy
Kelly,
days.
who's a
First time
defender.
I've won a shot for the bin dippers.
Jamie Lindsay, who is a midfielder.
Wait, calm down.
And
Calm
the
down,
other
calm
change
down.
was McCart,
Well
who's
done.
a defender.
Yes, Liverpool.
As now Liverpool won.
I do find it
Newcastle
really
won.
funny, by the way, that
Fabinho.
whenever
Fabinho
Sunderland
for
are
Liverpool.
losing or performing
Here on the
poorly,
left-hand
we see
side,
a ton
the
of mags in the chat.
ball
Oh
But
yeah,
when
they're
it's-
just piling,
when
don't
it's
they?
3-0 up.
To work down the left, but has to check
Where
it
are
back and
you
play it back
now?
in the centre to Ben Wiles.
Yeah, with
out
the
to Hyde
Geordies
on
with the
this
6 fingers and 4
right-hand
teeth.
side, and Scott Hyde taking this across and trying to curl one in.
Oh,
towards Eaves,
Patterson.
Well done, Luke.
but
That was
curled by
close.
Luke O'Nien. Up to Sims, and then
Come
back
on.
down. Oh,
Who's,
picked up
who
by
else is
Hyde,
hoping
but
for
Rotherham on
another
the right
goal
with
for
Peltier.
Liverpool now?
Through to High.
I can
trying to get the
see
ball in the
Liverpool getting
penalty area. Slight
another goal,
deflection, but
maybe at the
caught
same
by-
time as we get another
carried
as well.
down
That
by Patterson.
Tell you what, thanks for
And
everybody
caught
coming in the
on the
chat
second
tonight.
attempt
Like,
for
it's,
Luke O'Nien,
we really
which is
do
very good.
appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying our stream and our
Sunderland
commentary.
defending a 3-0 lead. We're into the final 15 minutes of the game.
Don't worry.
Bonnie, I think you're in a very select few people who would say that. How long's left? So we are at 76 minutes and 40 seconds.
Does
Rotherham
so
have got
now.
the ball in
Out
their
towards the left,
half,
looking for Stewart,
looking at
backing
attacking
into
on the right hand side,
Peltier, who's
and
come across
yeah,
to
we'll
this
take the
right-hand
ball off
side
and
now.
give it out for a throw in. It's nice
Down
and easy.
through
Comfortable
here
from
to
Sunderland now. I think it's time to conserve some energy and
Wood, I think it is. He plays it out.
yeah,
Trying to look
take
if
it
they
in.
reconfigure the
Just
back
make sure we
three.
don't fuck it up. But
Paul.
we can get them on the counter
I
because
think it's Wood
Sims
still
is
playing through
up
the middle. I think
by
McCart's
himself
gone
at
to
the minute with
the left.
Stewart playing pretty much a cam
Throw
role,
to
which is
Rotherham
kind
on
of
the
weird,
right
where
here.
Pritchard was.
That free kick. Wiles takes it back to Peltier into the centre to Rathbone.
So you think Clark man of the match so
Cross
far
then
then?
to
Oh,
McCart.
Clark is definitely man of the match. Look at
Wide
this.
to Norton Coffey on the left wing.
I'd love to see that goal back again he
Inside
scored.
the Sunderland. He lifts one up into the penalty
Sunderland
area.
take over
Oh,
everywhere we go,
Patterson got a bit
even at
more
the
here,
Stadium
got
of
blocked, got
Light.
blocked and he couldn't get hold of the ball. And
Fans
thankfully
everywhere.
for Sunderland, it's got out to Clark, who's trying to weave
Stream
away
is
out
spot on. Thank you, Kenny Bag. I
Finally
appreciate that,
tackled.
mate.
by Wiles. It's gone back and then out to
I
Thanks,
added
Kenny
my
Bag.
mentions
Thank you
and
very
check
much.
the
High.
The one from PC.
Inside,
Oh,
Gets it back again. Plays it back to Peltier.
nice. That's cool.
And then back
Like to see Sims get one.
Johansson.
I would like to see Sims. Or like to see basically Sims or Stewart.
comes
Stewart
out
did for his
into
point
midfield.
for his hat trick,
drives
but
it up
obviously
through the middle, looking
Sims
at Eaves.
for his
But, stretch
first of
comes
the game
down for
and
Lindsay, but
first
then
in 3 games.
won by Sirkin, played by Evans.
4 games. 4 games.
Clark
I felt the
cross
lads
to
would be
his
up for
right.
this game.
to Neil.
They
Forwards to
clearly have
Roberts.
been, Chris.
Roberts.
Do you think there's a bit of
Inside the Rotherham
angriness in the
half,
Sunderland
cuts it
players
back
as
to
well as say, right, we'll
Dunbar.
show you Alex Neil what you're missing.
Sunderland don't have to take any risks or do anything
Had a
stupid.
wow from
3-0 up.
Dodger.
Back to Danny
PL
Barr.
Dodger, thank you for the sub.
And now
Cody
to
Winston, thank you for the sub.
Roberts.
What's
And
happening?
across here on the left. Neil,
Kevin
and across
Keegan
here
is a
on the
dwarf,
left-hand
says
side to
Bristolian Michael.
Clark. On
What
halfway,
prompted
plays it back
that?
to Danny
Yes,
Barr.
as
And,
Bonnie, to
Sunderland,
answer your question,
if
the
nothing
championship
goes
highlights are going to be on
horribly awry,
ITV4,
are going to inflict
and then on
first
YouTube
league defeat of the
from
season on
midnight
Rotherham
onwards, I
United.
believe.
Here on
Very
the left
short
is
comment, just still on
Sirkin,
that.
battling with Eaves.
Everyone, I have a question. Who's your
Turns and
favourite
gets away
Sunderland
from it
player?
for a
Like,
moment.
do you
Back
mean
away
current
from,
or
sorry, from Kelly.
of past?
He's
Because my
furious
favourite
with
all-time
himself
Sunderland player is Julia
fouling
Walker.
Sirkin.
I don't know. I mean, I know my first favourite
It's a
player.
free kick to Sunderland.
All time, I'd probably
11,
maybe say
12 minutes
Defoe.
of the 90 left. Back to Bart.
To be fair, I can't really say like
Then
Sunderland
to
players that were pre my time, but during my
Roberts on the
time,
right, Neil's
Julio
inside
Walker,
and
Lee
Roberts lifts up,
Cattermole,
lifts one over the top.
Luke
Well,
O'Nine's
he's got
climbing
Stewart
up
through the
there.
middle here. Stewart takes it over his
You mean
chest,
to
passes
Ashton
Nova,
as well?
just lost
I
his
mean.
foot
Then
on it.
Quinn,
Yeah.
then Phillips.
And Peltier's able to get the ball out to Norton Cuffy.
I hope
Gets away
he hasn't
from
signed a
Gooch on the
contract,
far
Stuart,
side.
yet, has he?
And away down
Oh,
the left.
Bristol City 2,
Cross
Huddersfield
comes
0.
9. He's cut inside him, Norton Cuffy, but back comes
Semenyo
Neil
scored.
and turns it
Huddersfield
away.
Semenyo
are really
scored.
struggling, aren't they?
Good cover.
Nice.
Patterson will be
Current
determined
players,
to
Luke
keep
O'Nine's my
a
favourite
clean
player.
sheet tonight.
Yeah, I'd say Luke O'Nien is currently.
Throw to
So yeah, hats off for
Rotherham.
Arsenal.
Far side.
Was Ruben Abu.
I think McCart's come
Agbula,
forwards to
funny
take
enough.
this. It'll be a
That's-
long throw, is it? No,
As long
it's
as,
at the edge of the
as long as it
penalty
wasn't
area.
Milton Nunes,
Back
you're
out
all right.
then,
Kevin Ball's a
into
good
midfield.
shout, canny bag.
Lindsay, and then eventually
We've had some good players over the years, like Stan
And,
Cummins,
High
Dennis
back into
Stewart, you know, of course, Quinny.
Wiles, Lindsay, and now McCart.
Dean
down
Whitehead
left
was
to
good
Norton
for us
Cuffy
as
in the
well, but I don't
penalty
think he
area.
ranks up
Rolls
in
it
anybody's
into the
list.
penalty area,
Oh,
straight to Evans.
second goal for
Had to be
Bristol
quick.
City.
It's being closed
2-0
down. Looking for Sims,
there,
but it bounces
again.
past him. Out for a throw on the far side,
Huddersfield.
just inside the Rotherham half on the left-hand side.
Super Gary Rodwell,
36,000
Rodwell.
tonight.
We all live in a Gary Rodwell.
Well,
Steve
36,000,
Malbronk says
36,500
Kolchinsky.
tonight.
That's a good shout. Wherever you may be, eating frogs in home
Get
country.
clarification of the whole
Could be
the actual
worse.
total in just a moment.
Gibral 6
I think
were a
it's
good
going to be
play.
another change.
Yeah,
for
Bailey
Yeah.
Wright's
Bailey
probably
Wright's
the
81
been
minutes. 81
I
minutes.
would imagine
Josie
Matt
out the
Bar.
door. Fucking hell,
Hughes
deal.
headed down for
Oh, you've
Evans
been
to clear.
buffing.
36,000.
Josie out the door, man.
530.
Gabo, Defoe. We've had some fucking good players in the past.
And now
Stefan Sessignon.
Even
throw to
Darren
Sunderland
Bent,
on the
quality
left.
striker.
Oh, I definitely. Ben were good.
Bailey Wright just
We've
giving
had
his
some good
instructions down
goalkeepers as
below
well.
us.
Nobody come on for Bart.
Oh, who was the? Did we have some called
Stewart.
Fuller?
Martin Fuller.
Martin Fuller.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Does he want to risk Stewart?
I like how you
He's
said
3-0
full
up.
up.
He's not going to lose the game, is he?
might be me accent.
You want to wrap
Greatest.
him in cotton wool.
Brian Clough is the greatest
of the
striker
game
to ever
against
play in
Middlesbrough
England.
on Monday
0.92
night.
goals per game. How many games did he play? That sounds like 7.
What would you do? Go forward?
Liam
push
Miller, I
forward,
think he was a good player for us, wasn't he? Liam Miller.
Push Gooch further forward. 09 as a right back. We'll see.
Oh,
comes
clean.
O'Nien up to the
Luke
halfway line,
O'Nien
out
being
to
a
Gooch
solid
wide on
defender
the
there.
Right inside.
You did a
to
Gary
Dan
Bennett
Neal.
impression there.
Twists.
Oh.
Gets caught by
Gets
Lindsay
caught
here.
there.
Beautiful,
And
that one.
Eves and Kelly. And
I thought
now
we
take
scored then.
through,
I'm
cut
thinking.
out by
no,
O'Nien.
go ahead.
Luke O'Nien.
Kevin
Right to
Kyle.
Evans.
Oh, the Kyle and Stewart
Evans
era.
forwards to Sims on the halfway line, battling with
Connor
Peltier, who
Wickham
gets
wasn't
drunk
bad,
high,
worry, but
and now High on the right.
We've got some good
And it's
shouts
a
here, by
loose
the way.
ball,
Charlie,
picked up by
Chloe,
Eves.
Hurd,
Evans was trying to
Anderson,
get on the end of
Bingham,
it.
and
Now with
Shaq.
Rathbone looking for
Different
High
class
down
of
the right of the
players.
penalty. It's
Mickey Horsfield.
slides in.
Billy
Tell you,
Hughes.
I bet you the thousands that's never turned up at the stadium
Oh,
you like tonight.
we're,
Fucking this out.
we're making some subs, by the way. Jack Clark was coming off, my man of the match, for Bailey Wright. So
Running
we're
travel to the
making
ground as well,
a
Andy. Jack
defensive substitution here. Are we? Do you think we're dropping Defoe at the back now? He said in England, not for England. Ah, thank you. Christopher. Good point. Oh, to be fair, doesn't Holland beat that record now? Hasn't he got like 10 goals in full?
Man of the match for me, Clark Leonard.
Yeah,
Jack Clark.
absolutely.
And Sunderland lead 3-0 and Bailey Wright comes
83 minutes in, and I don't think we've seen a single effort from Rotherham in this half
on.
that's
So
upset or challenged
get a better idea when they've
the keeper
defended this.
at all.
Luke O'Nien's come onto this
Throw.
left-hand side, I
Luke's
think.
out here on the left.
We might get the attendances coming up
Ball
on the
cut
screen
out
now
by Neil.
because they've done the winning
Out
lottery
to
number thingies for
Roberts
the.
back to Luke O'Nien
Quids
to
for
hook
Kids
up to the
thing.
halfway line.
Yeah, 36,000
Headed
tonight,
back
Anne.
by Wood,
Is that it?
and then just
36,500 now.
inside the
It looks more than that, like.
It looks a lot more than that. Have they pushed them all towards the pitch?
Trying to get it forwards. Luke O'Nien, you're right. on the left.
Barini,
left-hand
Billy
side of
Hughes,
the
Neres
three.
man and a
Yeah.
half. Blue. He's here. He's here. He's every
Sirkin.
fucking where. Bobby
Don't miss the wing
Kerr.
back.
Bobby
Playing
Kerr.
left wing back.
Helen, good one. I like that one.
Dave Portfield.
Mine is Luke top man. Chris Brown. Chris Brown was awful. He
Throw
was-
for Rotherham.
O'Shea was
To
better
tap
than
in
Brown.
90.
Stephen, sorry, that's the one name out of all the ones that have been said so
pleased with the
far
evening's work.
that I'm
Fraser
completely
Campbell. Fraser Campbell, and not.
And the
I think he
throw
was great.
down the line from Peltier.
37,000 plus.
Hooked away by
B.
Sirkin.
Collis
Tight.
Edwards
Comes
goals
down
was
to Kelly
spectacular,
in the
20 to 35
centre,
yo-yo
who's laid off
screamers.
wide on the left to Norton Cuffy.
Are you doing one of these Monday
Wide
night?
down the touchline and then plays it back
I'm
behind
not
into
sure because I'm
McCart.
coming back
Back
from
to Wood
Rome this
in
weekend.
the centre.
DJ
Rotherham half,
might
out
be
to
doing
Peltier on the
one,
right.
but I'm not sure I'll be
I'll
back
do a
on
Monday
time.
night. I will do a Monday
Back
night
to
football, without a doubt.
Wood in the middle.
Brilliant display. I heard you mention Mickey
Just holds it for a
Horswell. I
second
met
and
him a
plays
few
it
years
well.
back
Nearly got
in Jim Montgomery Street.
intercepted by Stewart.
Nice bloke.
Gets it to
Nice.
Peltier.
I think it's
Peltier
always
back to
pleasant when you
Wood.
hear
Sims goes to
good
close him
stories
down,
about
but
footballers
Wood's got
just
it up
being
now
decent
towards
people.
Kelly.
That's
Back off
really
Evans
bizarre,
to
but like
Bart and back
the
to Patterson.
new
Eaves
the
goes
new
to
kids
close
that
him
are coming
down,
in,
but
adding people
Patterson's
on
plenty of time to get
Snapchat,
the
like
ball
somebody said
clear.
in here,
Swings
taking
it up
selfies
towards
for the
Sims,
fans,
gets his head on
like
it,
just
Yeah.
comes
being
down in the end
approachable
with
and being
Peltier.
nice people to
Plays it
the
down
people
the right,
around,
looking
I think is
for
a huge
flag is
change
up
to
here.
what we're
Offside.
used to
offside
from the
against Eaves.
Premier League era, where you had like
And a
I
free
don't
kick
know.
to Sunderland.
Gibraltar Cisse wouldn't come into town and take
First
selfies with people.
Home
Just
win
wouldn't.
then on the horizon here
Kind of
for
weird.
Sunderland.
Are you doing the stream on Monday, Ant? You doing the commentary?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
See what time you're back, yeah?
See what time I'm back. I will. I'm hoping to, but if not, I'm going to be doing a prediction video, obviously, but it's going to be just a cam with me in front of it while I'm on holiday. Get that uploaded when I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi.
I just forgot to say that they do Monday Night Football, but we'll just class that as the live commentary.
Yeah. Monday night watch along football. How do you brand that? Julio Walker. That's my all-time favourite. Will, welcome along.
Yeah, he was. in that second
It's
half.
Bramble, I think he was.
Shades of him at Bristol City.
Bramble was
wasn't
a good one.
And
Bobby
again,
Kerr's
when
a
he's
good
in that
one.
sort of
Eric
form,
Gates was class.
Bristol City couldn't
Met
live
Ian
with it.
Caulfield
Yeah.
in
Rotherham.
Lusaka.
Here's Stewart
Where's
heading the ball
Lusaka?
Down here for
That's in
Evans,
Japan,
just in
right?
front of the centre circle, looking for
BSO
Sims.
volunteer and he brought
Back
to
it comes into
Zambia
the
by
centre
the British
circle, and
Council.
Lindsay gets it back
I
to
know it's
Peltier,
in
El
Zambia.
and Peltier
Clear.
back to the
El
goalkeeper.
Hadj Diouf, he was.
Who
So I'm
could do
enjoying my
little.
nice little office
shit.
here, you know.
Three
So
goals
much more.
That's really nice to hear.
Being put
You
past
like your new little office?
Yeah, I'm happy in it, yeah.
as the ball headed on by
Good.
Roberts, but Sims was
Stan
running back
Anderson.
onside,
Don't
and
forget
so McCart
Kevin
picks it up
Arnott.
just
You enjoying
outside
yourself,
the
Jacob,
area.
mate?
Roberts went to close him down.
Oh, definitely.
Out to Norton Cuffy on the
Definitely tonight.
far side.
Do you live in Sunderland, Jacob?
Back inside then
No,
to
I'm in Leeds,
Wiles,
near
who plays
Leeds.
it across here
Are
to
you from
Peltier,
Sunderland, born
there's
and
gonna
bred?
be Another change.
No,
Embleton's
no.
gonna
How
come
did you
on
manage to support the
for
Black Cats?
Sunderland.
Well, when my dad were a kid, his
For the
brother
final
played
few
for
minutes.
Leeds City Boys,
Another
which is, you know, like
pair of
local
fresh
team, not
legs.
professional. One of those teams you see on a Sunday
Lays it
morning
off
or
to
whatever,
High, back to Wiles.
and all
Missed
that.
still
And they were
inside
playing
the
Sunderland
Rotherham half,
Boys at
and
Roker
caught
Park.
Wiles
And my
by
dad
Roberts.
just loved the atmosphere, and someone
And
got
it's
him a
gonna be Neil.
shirt, Sunderland shirt, and then
Comes on.
started from there.
I see.
See, those gestures are from good players. So Neil's off for Elliot Embleton. Elliot's
87
getting
minutes.
at least
Yeah, he's
3
done well,
minutes of
Dan Neil.
Not a
run out.
steady game for Dan Neil.
I don't think there's any bad
I think
players
it's
tonight, do you
again
think?
started to look
Yeah.
a bit tired towards
No,
the end.
not from a Sunderland shirt perspective. No, not at all.
DJ relegated to the Conservative. It's absolutely snug as a bug in a rug. It's lovely.
Embleton
Yeah, it
on.
won't be in the winter though.
Oh, I've got a heater.
He'd be freezing his
Free kick
tits off, won't he?
for
Stoke have
Rotherham
equalised.
in the middle of their
Sneaky
own
Neil's
half, which
facial
enhanced the
mole will
goalkeeper
be
will take.
throbbing with excitement. The
Urging everybody
bastard.
forwards.
It's brilliant.
Who gives a
Now
shite about them, eh?
Sunderland is the keep the clean sheet.
Bristolian Mackham.
The kilt,
Goes
won't
towards
he?
No one
the end of
has
the
ever
penalty
come
area.
too close
Headed away
to
by
Fluffy.
Danny Barr.
I mean,
Comes down to McCart.
how many
Far
Sunderland players?
side.
Well, here's a question I genuinely don't know the answer to off the top of my head. Who was the last Sunderland player
Clubs in Scotland, signed from St
playing at
Johnstone,
Sunderland
the
at the time to wear the
25-year-old
England
defender.
shirt?
Sims looking for
My
a loose ball.
gut
McCart
feeling
here on
is
the left.
saying Danny
Down the line
Rose.
to Norton Cuffy.
Was it Defoe?
Norton Cuffy
I
gets
mean,
it
he
inside.
did-
It's
Defoe was,
driven up
no,
into
when
the
Defoe was
penalty
with
area,
us, he wasn't
and the
playing for
stretch
England.
from
He stopped
Kelly
playing for England 2 years
was
before he came to us.
beaten by the hands.
Pretty sure
of
he was
Patterson.
named in a
Yeah.
team, but he
Sharply
never
outshot,
played.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Skipped off the surface.
I mean, he played in a
Good position,
qualifying
cut
match
past
against
the centre.
Lithuania, but that's it.
The Irishman just
Oh.
couldn't
Did he
get
actually
his
play in that
toes
match?
on
Maybe.
the end of the ball through.
Spencer
Thrown
says
out
Defoe as
to
well.
Bailey Wright on the far side.
I don't
Danny
know if he
Rose
actually
was
played.
Tries
I
to
know
stop
he's
looking
named
for
in the
Sims.
lineup, but I don't think he
Comes down
played.
again for Sims, and Sims now stumbles
Danny Danny
nudge
Rose
in the
good
back.
player.
but lays it off here on the left-hand side. For
So I used to live
Cirkin, who plays it back
in
to
Lonsdale
Luke O'Nien.
Road, which was
And O'Nien in the
basically
middle
just
to Embleton.
outside of
Embleton in the
the
centre circle,
old
trying to pick
Roker
out Gooch.
Park
Gooch
ground.
back to
So
right on the far side.
yeah.
Gets it back again.
Kevin Phillips? No. I'm
Towards the Gooch,
pretty
back
sure
to,
we've had
Corey Evans.
people since Kevin Phillips in
Embleton trying,
2000.
steers it across now to
2000
Luke
play
O'Nien.
for us. Darren Bent.
Man of the
down
match
the
been
left.
mentioned
He's
yet,
got
hasn't it?
Cirkin ahead
No,
of him.
man of the match gets
O'Nien out on the
announced
touchline.
in the
Rathbone forces him back.
90th,
Back to
like
Danny
when it
Bart.
hits 90 minutes.
Bart across
Pickford?
to
Pickford's
Bailey
a
Wright.
good shout.
Then down
Keith.
the right-hand side to Gooch.
Yeah.
Gooch trying to find
A lot of empty seats now, a lot of Sunderland fans leaving the ground. They're content. They want to beat the traffic home, don't they?
Patterson. Kicks
Henderson.
this up
Would you
high
be annoyed if it was
forward.
3-3 at full time now then?
Halfway line where
Uh,
Wood heads it back
to be
into
fair,
the
since
Sunderland
our third
half.
goal, we haven't done anything.
Nearly
We've
up to
just
the
been
90 now to
fucking
see
around
how
with the
much
ball.
time will be added
We've
on.
controlled it. Rotherham have looked.
Away on the right-hand side.
What's the
Heads
stats,
down.
Dan? I'd like to see the stats. What's the stats?
He's tackled.
Your possession, 50-50.
by
Really?
Oh,
Roberts.
shoot, 2 seconds. Sims,
Lays the
1-on-1.
ball off. 4
Shoot.
minutes.
And it hits the defender's
4 minutes
heel.
now. Sunderland leading Rotherham 3-0.
He's looking
Sims.
deflated, Sims, isn't he? He's looking, I think,
Kicks
sorry
He's a
for
good
him.
player. He just needs to
Stewart,
strike a
nice
little
nod
bit
down to
sooner.
Roberts looking for the runner. Sims.
Sorry, yeah,
Sims now
stats.
into
We're
the
now
penalty area. Can he
52%
get there?
possession,
Sims still
48.
going.
All
Block
attempts,
though made by
15
the
to
defender on his
6.
shoulder. Wood.
3 shots on goal, all of them in the back of the net.
It's going to be
To their
turned away
2
by
with none of them in
McCart.
the
Yeah, it
back
was
of
a
the net.
tired strike.
Tired,
And,
wasn't it?
yellow
Tired
cards,
run and a
let's have a look
tired
at that
strike
one.
from
They've had
Ellis
4, we've had
Sims.
none. This is a rare occasion for
But
Sunderland.
here,
Not a single yellow card.
Sunderland again with Embleton.
Yeah.
Is out wide with
and,
Gooch. Gooch taps it inside.
Yeah, passes.
Now-
they've
Thanks,
actually
Colin
done
B.
three-
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Stewart in the centre circle
And they've
to
done
O'Nien.
321.
Forwards to Roberts.
We're on the attack again here, though.
Left of central
Pulls
midfield
it
looking
back,
for Stewart,
and
but headed
Stewart a
away
little bit too
by
exhausted
McCart
to
from the edge of the
go for
penalty
that.
area.
Maybe Pickford.
And
I used
picked
to
up
live in the
again
centre
by
circle.
Gooch. Gooch
That you're
to
getting.
Roberts, back to Gooch. Lovely
Thank
little
you for the
flick to
stream.
Embleton.
You've been
Embleton now
you've
back
been a
down
blast.
to
Thank you,
Roberts in
Colin.
the penalty
Appreciate
area.
it, mate.
Pulls
Enjoy your
off
evening.
that, but to Ben
Yeah,
Wild.
Stevens.
Score
Who
prediction right
turns it
wing of
away
this.
and out to Norton
Second
Cuffy
half
on
of
the
dreams. Holy
far side.
shit!
Norton Cuffy trying
That looked
to make a
painful.
run now
Yeah,
up
never
through
mind.
the centre, laying the ball off here to
It's not
Wiles, who
Pickford.
gets
Yeah,
it
Before
wide
Ben.
welcome,
Have you
you're
googled? Have you
welcome,
googled it,
72.
Spencer? Have you
They caught
googled
in the
it?
middle, Eves and Kelly.
Spencer, stop
Ball played
cheating.
in, cleared.
I really
by
want to know the
O'Nien.
answer. I want to know
Picks
the
himself up
actual
off the
answer.
floor. High slides in to get
Yeah,
the
you're
ball
all
back
welcome
here
to join us again
Wood, who
on
gets it out to
Monday.
Peltier.
Not on PC. Thank you very much for the
Peltier.
sub.
Out wide again to Scott
Charles
High
Ruddock,
on
thank you for
the
the sub.
right hand side, the right wing, inside to Lindsay,
this was-
back out to
Thanks so much.
Peltier
This was class.
on
Thank
the
you,
right,
Will.
swung across to
Yes, great. Watch along. Thank you.
the far side.
Get in there. Dad's account number
Driven
2.
into the penalty
Welcome.
area, Squeezed
I love
back
that
behind
fucking
by
username. It's
Cirkin for a
awesome.
corner to Rotherham.
Dad's.
And remarkably, this is Rotherham's first
I
corner
don't
of the
live there
game.
anymore.
Rotherham's first corner of the game. That is crazy.
Added
Watch them
time,
score
2
3
minutes
from this corner.
played at the minimum.
Score 3 goals from one corner, and it's their keeper. Of course, it's the
Corner
fucking
kick on the
keeper.
right-hand side for Rotherham.
The
Now,
keeper's not
they will
even up,
push
but
the big men up. Wood
Sims
scored
beat
twice
into a
against
header.
Birmingham
Let's get a
at the
goal, man.
weekend. So this will be have to
Marcus
fully aware
Gabardini.
of
What a start to the
Rotherham's strengths
day.
here from these
Seymour, where are you
this set
based?
piece.
This is not the start of the
be
day.
high with it across towards the
You've
far
gotta
side of the
be
6-yard box. Eves
US
put his
side.
head on it
Thank
but
you.
it's
Oh no, no,
caught
it'll be Australia
by
side.
Patterson.
Awesome. Thank you for the game. No,
Safely
it's
dealt with.
that'll be it. Had
safely
unsub and then do it
negotiated.
again. Yes.
And Sunderland lead 3-0.
Great call.
played.
Thank you.
Marginally a few seconds short of the 3 minutes of the minimum 4. And a
this
push
is
by
cool.
Eves on the far side.
What does that do? Australia.
Roberts, I think,
Whereabouts in
right
Oz?
leads
I
Bailey
might
Wright.
see you in November.
to Sunderland.
Great show. Very nice. Thank you, Neil.
It's been an excellent display.
It has. I mean, I
Nice
think the
Sunderland.
first 20 minutes and the
It
second
has
half.
been an excellent display. I
We've got
like.
30 seconds
Another
left.
great game in the second half,
I think
and
we've already
the
announced it a
quality,
couple
that's
of
what we were
times.
talking
Who's your
about.
man in the
That
match?
changes the game.
It's got to be Clark. Have they not mentioned it yet? No.
Two
They haven't
and a
announced it,
wonderful
but I
goal.
think
Yeah,
we've
super goal
kind of
from
let on
Clark.
who it's going to be.
Weaved
That
his
Clark,
way through.
without a doubt.
And then
Jack,
If it's not
Jack
Clark,
Clark for
drove it low
me.
into the bottom
Yeah, I'd
left-hand
say.
corner from 12
But if it's
yards.
not Clark, I don't know who it will be.
3-0 up
Fantastic
with
stream as well.
20
South
seconds
Australian.
at the minimum
Either
4
way,
minutes
who
remaining.
we? What's TT?
Here's
Trinidad-
O'Nien on the
Trinidad and
left-hand
Tobago.
side. A clean
Has this result shocked you guys then?
Mm, No, not based on the performance. If you based it on paper, then yes. But if you based it on the performance, it's well earned. Jacob?
The minimum
Yeah,
displayed, and there goes
I agree with Anthony. I think paper, yeah, Rotherham were a tough side, and last season they smashed us at their place.
Tony Mowbray
But
will be delighted with
performance-wise, yeah,
result and that performance.
definitely deserve it.
His first match in
If
charge.
we perform like we did tonight against every
Ross
team
Stewart
in this league,
takes his tally to
we
5
will not
for the
struggle
season.
at all.
Ever
That says a lot.
increasing the value
Of
I
how
did
good
this
his
with the
performance
momentum.
has over his head, and the need to keep hold of him.
Holy shit, I've missed a lot.
All I need,
Fantastic.
all I need now is to wake up in the morning. Stuart signs for Stoke City.
Time as coach.
Yeah, and again for Tony Mowbray, he's most probably thinking, what is he walking into?
I've
You know,
got
Jack-
that set of
Jack
players,
Clark.
and you know, I think he
Jack
would
Clark's
be
getting the man of the match as
pleasantly
well from
surprised the
Danny
way
Collins.
Sunderland went
He's
about
getting it
the
from
game.
me. Is he getting it from you,
he'd most
Jacob?
probably look at it and he said,
Yeah, getting
we've
it
got
from me.
one or two
Yeah.
talented players here who can win
4:40
you
AM
games.
in
And
Perth,
we've
Western
seen when
Australia.
Jack Clark's in that form.
What are you? What are
He's
the
very, very
Aussies
difficult
made
to
us
play
something
against.
different? What are you doing this early in the
As
morning?
wise men say, rings
Right.
out
It's
from
October
the
here in Australia.
supporters
Bit of a
remaining in the
start of month.
stadium. Tony Mowbray
It's not
will be
October.
delighted.
You're not a
as we've
month
said.
ahead
He's
of
got to
everybody. You know?
Get them all together again now with the 4 new additions. that
Rich,
may
show
be
me
more
my afternoon
tomorrow.
across the pond. Thank you,
And
Dave. Welcome
Then
along.
it's away
Look.
to Middlesbrough on
Uh,
Monday.
do we find the answer to the?
So we'll wrap it up here at the Stadium
Just
of
googled
Light.
your
2
England
goals
query,
from Ross
and it
Stewart,
was
a
Jermaine
goal from
Defoe
Jack Clark,
against
2
Lithuania in
assists from Jack Clark
2017.
as
So we
well.
haven't had an England player on our team for
530
5 years.
witnessed it. It's
brother.
ended Sunderland 3, Rotherham United
Solid
0.
win.
And
Let's
we'll
get another one
head
on Monday.
now
So
across the
speaking of
Pennines
Monday,
to
by the way,
Anfield and
I
join
don't know if
Simon
DJ's
Pride and John
DJ
Anderson
gone?
for Liverpool
No, still here.
Newcastle
Hello.
United, where it's
Sorry, I
1-1.
just had a disconnect. Was that the?
crosses across the 6-yard box, all
That
the way
was
through
the
it
screen
goes,
share thing because it goes down the window.
but it comes off
Um,
the boot of Milner in the end. And
So on Monday,
goes
if I am
through
back,
to
we will be doing another live stream on
Nick
this
Pope.
channel. But if not,
takes his
check
time
out
once
DJ's
more.
channel. He
Takes
will be
the
definitely
applause of the
doing one.
Newcastle fans.
His channel link is in the
Strides
bio
so
of this
slowly to
video.
the edge of his
So
penalty
just click
area.
on that,
He'll
hit the
continue
sub
to do
button.
this.
He'll
He
be
may
live on
eventually get a
Monday,
card for
15
taking
minutes
too much
before
time,
the
but not
kickoff.
yet.
And
Clears
I
it
will try
high,
to be.
over
I
halfway.
can't
Wood is being
guarantee it,
held.
but,
Wins
if
the
not,
header. No
if I
foul
am,
given.
I'll put on a thumbnail and
Burn,
check
rather
out
than
my
heading
channel as
it
well.
clear,
So
chests it down
that's
and then
awesome.
plays it with his left foot down the touchline.
This live
Can
stream's
Murphy
been
keep it in play?
really,
No.
really good. Can I
Goal
take
kick
off my wig
Liverpool.
now, by the way,
Ball's
now that the
pinged back
game's
by a
over?
ball boy,
The good luck's
Alisson's
done.
able to take the goal kick
Colin Hall, thank
within
you
a
for the
second of it
support.
going
I'm
out of
gonna
play.
give myself the permission to do that.
And Fabinho has it.
Thomas Mitchell with his
He's deep
reach
inside his
soul.
own half.
Thank you.
He's come to collect it, and
Go
now
on,
he
whistle,
finds
whistle.
Milner.
It's just all coming
Milner
mid.
inside to Gomez.
Mental.
Centre half chips it. To
Great
the right-hand
win, great
touchline.
performance.
Simicast wins the header.
Absolutely.
Carvalho
Team
goes
was
to
happy.
ground. Foul.
Did anybody
Free
go?
kick to
Yes, I
Liverpool.
lived in Sunderland up until I was 19.
Willock can't believe it.
Then I left for university and
Welcome to
haven't
those
come
who've been
back.
listening to the Sunderland game this evening. Joining us.
What
1-1
are
here at
you
Anfield
playing a
between Liverpool and
didgeridoo,
Newcastle
Jake?
with 8 minutes remaining plus
No,
stoppage
no.
time. There will be another
Got me a drink.
Newcastle substitute.
Well, Farris, you tell me what it is.
Elliot
yet?
Anderson.
Yeah.
The London Zoo.
Elliot Anderson is ready to come on.
So
He'll offer
transfer
hopefully
side. Do
bit of
we want
respite
to do a
of
separate video or separate call? Thank you very much.
fresh legs on the break. Remains to be
About
seen who will come
the
off.
transfer windows. Once that's
Possibly
closed,
Almiron,
do
who's
we
put in
wanna
a shift,
do
is
bit of a
exhausted.
summary on Monday, or do we want to?
Let's see. They
How
have
do
a
you
free
wanna
kick
do
to
that?
defend first. It's gone all the way through to
How would you
Fabinho.
guys
His
like to
shot
do
was
that?
high and wide.
There's
He never
quite a
looked
lot of
comfortable.
movement from
Goal
the
scoring
London
isn't his
guys in
forte.
that transfer window.
And it's gone behind for a goal kick.
And
Yeah.
we've made a couple of signings tonight as well.
Oh.
Boss confirmed,
And, well, the new-
Abilo's confirmed, and Mishut was confirmed earlier on today. So we've made 3 signings today alone. That is
3
crazy.
signings, that is absolutely mental, isn't it?
And the game we've had, and the new manager. Like it's been quite a lot for the back office to deal with, hasn't it?
People need to buy Tony Mowbray a free
Thanks,
pint tonight, don't they?
Just as long as it's a one from Weatherspoons and not from like a fancy hotel, because I can't afford £9 for a pint. Right.
I was not expecting that tonight. Like,
No, me neither, mate. It was a really good performance, especially second half. I think we matched that performance, that second half performance in the first half It's just the first half wasn't clinical. In the second half, we were. We usually keep going until like the final whistle of the last game. By the way, so we're good. What are you pouring out your pint?
Yeah.
I'm teetotal. I'm a good lad.
Good boy. So how are you going to celebrate this one? Are you going to celebrate this one?
Yeah, definitely.
Our third win. We have a positive goal difference. We're 8th. This is really good. And we're playing an opposition that hasn't performed very well this season. Middlesbrough, going into our game on Monday, are sat in 20th. Nobody would have put Middlesbrough in the bottom half of the table at the start. Just nobody.
They usually finish just outside the playoffs, Middlesbrough, don't they? They're usually around there.
Yeah. Outstanding.
That was just
they usually do.
That really was amazing tonight. Enjoyed that.
Mike says, what was the final score with Stoke and I see Swansea dropped automatically? So I think that was a 1-1 draw.
Cheers, guys. I'm just ending the stream on my channel. Thank you very much.
No worries, mate.